hungry.
Order food next time. Alright, so, court and law, huh? I was once tied down to a court as well, but that's a story for another time. Last time, strays made their way to the courthouse after their little debacle, and decided to give the clerk a long list of paperwork in order to appeal the current case, while the rest of the party outside seemed to be watched by a master figure. The party then ended up going to Cloud9 for the night, meeting a few faces, as well as acquiring a professor award from a saleswoman, Raphael, before she headed out. And also, Deli decided to get a new familiar to track down Jimmy by the name of Scruffy. Off we go then. Alright, so, move the map and change the music real quick. I'll kind of get into it. Fuck, where'd I put the map? Did I lose it? That's right there. Literally Cloud9. I can't read. Where is the music for this place? Not General Rain. Let's go with this. I think this is what I used. No. Me about to hit the party with fucking, what's it called?
Emotional damage?
No, I was gonna, there's a fucking, I forget the Destiny 2 song from Beyond Light. Fucking, Deep Stone Lullaby.
Yep, thank you.
I knew it, because there's a reason.
If I use that on Deli, I'm gonna be so upset, because I love that song.
I can't say anything! I think this is what there we go. Anyway, so yeah, I guess all of you are just kind of sitting around. Justice went off to go find Fangs. Fangs is probably brooding and crying off somewhere. Bella went to sleep. Dan is probably sleeping. So I guess the elf and the fucking drunken dwarf doing? Oh wait, hold on. I forgot to add two things. Because Deli, you technically did summon this fucker.
Yes, that's why I was laughing. I
There you
finally
go.
saw him. Please just do that for the class.
You watch Deli as you like mix together all the incense and whatnot, and then you have this little I don't know, raccoon with like a small hat that looks akin to yours, but it has like sheriff stars.
Well, good to meet you.
Daw.
Screw up, okay? This is Ellie.
Daw. Looks at her. Oh wait, I also gotta add Ellie's thing, because technically he's there as well.
Oh. Oh, that one.
Yep. Ah, you have summoned a weird hat marsupial. I see. Should I be worried that I'm going to be a chew toy?
No, but he might try to grab you with his little hands.
No worries. As you watch it, like, it creates, like, two mage hands and just starts, or, like, you watch it kind of, like, pop up some bubbles and kind of just start floating. I can fly farther than that thing can get me. Hopefully.
Yeah, about that. And he starts spinning his tail, and he can fly too, because leaders can just change shape.
What on the God's green earth did you just make?
Oh, it's a swamp coon. You ever met one of these before?
No, and I'd rather not.
Oh, lovely little critters. As long as you don't have too much trash around. They get excited.
Daw. And it's now just, fucking Scruffy's just looking at you, Deli.
Yeah, Scruffy, you're gonna we have another, friend that's about your size. Shaped as a possum. tends to wander off. And, well, if you can keep up with his little fat ass, you might be able to let us know what he's doing when he's wandering. Right now, we have another friend that's wandering. I'll use my telepathic link to show him fangs. Anyway, you can find him. Aw. Alright. Well, I'm sure he'll be around. Usually not too far off. But, Jay did some nasty stuff to him, so let's let him cool off for now.
So you sending him to find Fangs and Jimmy?
No, I think we're just gonna hang out for now. I don't think he'll be able to find Jimmy right now. So, we're currently just, gonna hang out.
Oh shit, I forgot to make
because...
Hold on. Go ahead. Keep going.
Mainly because as the two spellcasters of the party, Tally does kind of want to talk to Ellie about how she does weirder than usual magic too.
Okay. Once you guys hash it out if you wish.
So he'll take a drink and set it on the table and be like, alright, Ellie. Now, we're both kind of the odd ones out of A, the group, and B, our magical inclinations. Seems that you're not the typical sorceress. Wave his hand in front of her face.
Sam? Hello?
Alright.
No problem. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, we can just start from where you're actually from.
From, the religious.
Got any parents?
Yeah, 2 of them.
Oh, lucky you. That's pretty rare for people in our line of work.
Yeah. Sorry, I wandered off. I thought I saw something over your shoulder. But...
Aw. And you just see fucking Scruffy just floating.
Please tell me he has a little gun belt. Doesn't need to have a gun in it, but I want him to have a gun.
Yeah, he has like the little sheriff's beret. Or, not beret, bandolier. There we go. Knew the term. Religious center. You're talking about, oh god, it's been forever. Forwin? The floating city. Mostly.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that place gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's off the ground, and that's something the dwarf does not like.
It's a sky thing you wouldn't get it.
I would not at all, actually. It makes me incredibly nervous.
It's a nervous thing you wouldn't get it.
Is it true from what I've heard being passed down from Self-Keep that there's religious cult uprisings where they just throw people off the edge of the city as sacrifices?
Nah. I mean, we can go and I can show you around. Towards the edge, maybe.
I'm so glad I have full control of gravity. If I fall, it'll just take a long fucking time.
I mean, from what I heard, it's about, 4,000 feet up in the air.
Alright,
You'll
4,000 feet,
a little higher.
about 60 feet.
Well, it depends, I guess. Well, back in my heyday before... God.
You had hay in your day?
Yes, a lot, actually. What do you think I made tofu out of?
Hay.
Make tofu out of hay? The fuck is tofu?
So you take
know-
your toe, and then you shove it in a thing, and then it's
All right.
tofu.
I've been to one of them brothels before.
Meanwhile, this is casually insulting tofu. Bad. But no, tofu is a soy-based product that a lot of elven people tend to eat in light of different meats and the like.
Yeah, it's like meat but fake, and just like a slab tofu.
You have completely lost Deli. Like, he's looking at you and he's trying to comprehend.
All right.
His ears just start turning.
All right. You
Why
have
would
that.
you try to eat fake meat?
So I'm assuming I still have my bag of bread.
Probably.
My stash.
You have like yeah. You have your
Yeah,
like stash. You
so-
can just like slowly pull it out.
I whip out a loaf of bread, and I show it to Deli. Alright, I want you to imagine this, but completely rectangular, white, no flavor, cold, and slimy.
Uh-huh.
Now, you grab that, and you cook it over some beast oil, or whatever preferred oil you have, maybe some vegetable oil, and then you season it, and it's supposed to be not necessarily a replacement, but more of a supplement to meat.
Okay, yeah, see, the replacement part is where you got me, because you said it was slimy and squishy, and that, I mean, some meat is, but you gotta really tenderize it.
Yeah, you can
Season
short,
it
but you
for a
can...
long time.
I mean, most.
And I'm so glad that you Sky people do know about seasonings, because there are some races in this world that just do not understand how to season their damn food.
Yeah, it do be like that. But, you know, you just deep fry it, you can season it, you can put other stuff with it,
Wow.
put some sauce on it.
I do miss Leanne's cooking.
You can
It was
eat.
a sin. You do know I was alive before I was shoved into this orb. I'm
Well,
just...
now was.
Yes, I'm a soul that's basically retained most of my knowledge. Hence why I remember the tofu and the Sahara.
Was it willingly?
I'm going to say no, but I don't recall. You know how wizards are experimenting with bullshit.
Do you want to die?
No, I'm quite alright, actually.
Alright, sorry. I cleared it out for a second there. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to ask, because I had this special teacher that taught me my ways of manipulating stuff outside the usual. I was just wondering if you had someone like that, or how'd you learn how to do your healed as Legolas fingers?
I'll let you make it up under the flyer. I could give you some stuff to work with, Sam. It's up to you.
Yeah, if I'm throwing too much stuff at you, please we can stop this conversation. I don't know, I just kind of want to get to know your character a little bit more.
I keep ranting about tofu.
No,
What?
so offhandedly, a lot of your time, just like, I'll let you kind of do, but you spent a lot of your time in the library, and your power just kind of came to, from your understanding, after you read that one funny book.
Yeah, the delicious funny book.
Please don't eat the book.
You know
I guess-
me.
Dear God. All right. If you want to like just say that character, it's up to you.
The thing with the magic fingers. See, there was this library in Orwin, and you know you're not supposed to leave kids alone. Not really. But you know, with religion and this and multiple days a week, and parents not being there, and whatchamacallit, and some whatnots, and
I can recall several factory explosions that were definitely totally not my fault as a child.
yeah, exactly. You know, it just kind of happens. You stumble and you keep going and going and going. Eventually, you go to the deep end.
You see shiny red buttons, you're just like, I gotta press this.
Exactly. I saw a big fat book with flesh on it, and I was like, "Hey, this looks cool. I bet this had some sort of story." And I opened it, and it just kind of like it did this motion where it opened, and I couldn't see, and then I could see, but then I could like.
I'll give you this. Like, you remember opening this flesh book, and then like you blacked out for like a minute, and then you just, when you came to, you could read like almost everything in there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally got flashbang by the book, and then it was like, ooh, I could It's been a tree on my book.
Well, maybe we could try to find another one. Maybe we can unlock something else in you.
I doubt it. I feels like a 1 in a million thing. But you never know.
He'll just kind of sigh, grab his glass. Heard that before. Takes a long drink.
So, Justice Fangs, how's your adventure going?
Yeah, kitty.
This is now faster.
Yeah, I saw that. So, Fangs, what are you doing, just to kind of round out everything real quick?
My sister's a lie.
Oh my god, are you yelling? Actually,
No. He's just...
everything is a lie!
Yeah. We'll go with that line better.
Okay,
But, he's just mostly, moping
Why?
somewhere at a high point that he can find that's right above the guild.
Alright, roll me a perception as
Ugh.
you're kind of brooding.
How would reduce density give disadvantage?
Because it's like... it's like,
I read strength and stealth, and I was very confused by that portion.
yeah, no. Because it's kind of like,
No, I totally understand why it gives disadvantage on strength stuff. I thought
Yeah.
it said stealth, and I was like, that seems like the complete opposite.
okay, Fangs, as you're brooding for a minute, where is their token? Where are they? Okay, there they are.
I deleted
I was gonna-
things off the map because
I know. This is gonna be theater of the mind.
Okay,
As you're kind of-
Shiv Z or whatnot.
I will. Give me a sec.
Sure.
I just put it down. So as you're kind of brooding, and out of the corner of your eye, you see like these kind of wisps of smoke on like a building, maybe 2 or 3 away from you. You see this individual again, just kind of watching you, not making any motion or anything deadly, just watching with a kind of tinted purple glowing eye.
Let's just see how bad tempered I am right now.
Oh no.
Very bad
Oh, no.
temper. I just turn, look at the direction of this figure, and I'm just going to say it very calmly, not shouting, but it would be more of the lines of, if you know what is safe for you, I suggest you go, what is that term? Peep on someone else right now. I am in a very foul mood.
As you say that, this figure doesn't like seem to go away. If anything, it like cranes its neck, kind of like looking to the side a bit, almost more so like in an intriguing manner. And they don't seem to say anything, and more so just looking at you, even like with like a crooked neck that, Fang, you've probably seen before with the red color. That looks a little too unnatural to be normal.
Well, I gave a fair warning. How far is it from me?
I'd say probably about it's like 2 buildings over, so probably about like, I would have to think of general zoning, probably about like 60, 70 feet. I'll go with like 65 and meet in the middle.
Well, you see, I got this thing called Zephyr Strike.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
I know, but Fang's rolled low on his wisdom. He's in a bad mood.
We're not geniuses here.
No.
I expect
I am.
nothing better.
I'm a
No,
smart.
you're not. Gosh, shut up.
I'm one of the smartest people in the world.
Alright, what are you gonna do, Fangs?
Well, I'm just picking those off. He's no longer any effects of haste. That's advantage.
Okay.
Also.
So I will say, like, between building to building, there's like a sizable gap of probably like 20 feet. Like, it's not like you could just get there.
He's just gonna
Unless
shoot.
you're gonna like, Ah, okay. So, Fangs, you shoot this thing, and you feel like it hits, but you kind of watch as instead of like piercing skin, this arrow just kind of like goes through the smoke.
Shoots it again.
Unnaturally. Still the same effect. Like, it seems like it's connecting, but it's not doing that much. If anything, this thing's still just watching you curiously. And it doesn't seem like... Oh my god. Hold on, let me refresh it quick.
I'm only doing this just to see how much Fangs is willing to keep wasting his arrows. If he had rolled much lower than that, he would have just kept pelting it with arrows until he ran out.
You're already low on arrows.
Yeah, but he moody cat right now.
Thanks, I need hold on, let me make sure I have this thing sheet. As you shoot it, you do notice coming from its side is a funny boy. Hold on, let me... The funny boy. You're gonna... Oh god. Gonna...
What do I need to make the save for in this one?
It is down below.
There we
DC
go.
is... Hold on, I have to look. 17. Sorry.
Dex.
Next
Yeah,
save,
Dex,
okay.
sorry. Oh, thanks. As you're shooting at this thing, you watch as one of the lambs opens up its mouth, and just this horrid creature of like just everything, and opens up right at your feet, and it feels bitter cold, almost like the same as the plane of ice in a way.
Mm.
But you hear this different whispers, and hold on, I'm gonna roll a d100 to see if it gets even spicier with the whispers. Okay, no. And it's just very unsettling, and that's what you are currently dealing with.
Okay. Well, Fangs is officially pissed. I guess you roll initiative, or I don't know. What do you?
We could certainly try. You you'll see in a second once you leave the funny 20-foot sphere.
Yeah, because he's immediately going to use bonus action to Misty Step due to his
Okay.
Horizon Walker.
So you Misty Step over to a building, but the moment you do, the smoke being in the sheep just seem to be gone. And the spell kind of just, that little, like, slurping noise that you hear from the building behind you just kind of ends. Are you just counting arrows?
No, just counting how much HP I lost from the Hunger Adar.
18.
Yeah, I had to properly count it because it was going all over the place.
I'd like to point out, I almost rolled max damage.
Did he actually take damage from that? Not to be a stickler.
Yeah, I did.
Because
Oh, wait, hold on.
it doesn't kick in until the end of their turn. It's a enemy or something that stops. It's their
Any
turn
creature
then.
that starts its turn. I guess technically yes, you take the cold, but not the back end.
I'll just
It
take
says at the start of its turn.
I'll just take the 18 points of damage just to make it fair for now. But yeah, Fangs looking around, and I'm gonna do this quickly. Detect portals with the.
You don't sense anything. Whatever this thing was, definitely isn't using portals.
I'm going to need better arrows.
God bless this BBG. Justice, you do hear, because it does make slapping noises, you hear, like, loud, especially with your, like, attuned hearing, you do hear slapping noises coming from the roof.
Justice just walks in and is about to ask a question to Deli, and then is suddenly just like, oh, eh.
Are you alright?
I think... That's right, you don't have a hearing, do you?
What?
Somebody's having some really weird sex, I think, on the roof.
On the roof? Isn't that where Fangs went?
Wait, he did? I thought cats go to the lowest points. Wait, cats go up?
You've never
I never had a
had
cat before.
cat. Oh, right. Yeah, no, they go up. They climb the hill.
This explains a lot about him and his ways.
Should we go?
Probably ought to take a look. I mean, somebody should with eyes. Not me.
Alright.
Oh, it's, now it's faded.
Oh, wow. Drank a lot. How the hell do we get to the roof?
Yeah.
Oh, hey Jay, this is Gruffy.
Duh.
I sense something in this one.
You wanna hold
I don't know what.
Gruffy?
Duh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside. Maybe climb the outside of the building. I don't know.
I can't. You know I can't do that shit.
Don't you have levitate or something? Like, I've seen you change weights and stuff. Can't you just...
Yeah, I can change the weights. I can't actually make things float. It's kind of dumb.
Okay. Fangs, you're walking outside, and this is pretty.
Oh, he's still on the rooftop. He is just.
Sorry. As the party's walking outside, since the rooftops are kind of slanted downwards rather than like leveled off, you do notice that Fangs is just on a rooftop, like probably about 20 feet away from you guys, and like 30 feet up.
I can get up there.
Also, he also has his bow and arrow readied, and he's holding it in position as if he's ready to shoot something.
Hey, Jay, can you make it with all the weighing half your weight?
Oh, I can climb. That's not a problem, I don't think.
You could probably jump up there right now, and he'll re-up the adjust density. So now you have double jump height. Plus, if you use like a step of the wind, you'll have quadruple jump height.
Just moon jump.
Oh, Justice will do like, Jackie Chan level thing where she like box up a window, up a wall.
Just give me like a flat acrobatics. I'm not gonna make it a hard DC because you have like all this extra like non-weight on you now. You're essentially like a bird weightless.
Ellie, I'm gonna he holds out his hand to you.
Oh, you changed things. I'm trying to find me. There we are.
I didn't change anything. Oh,
it said NPCs are up at the top and it was open.
I'm trying to get money orb and I can't.
That's a 22.
Oh yeah, definitely. You look suave as heck, especially with like the lower density. It feels almost insanely natural.
Alright, that was cool. Let's do it the magical way now. And he'll, if she doesn't take his hand, he'll like grab onto her forearm and to use Dimension Door.
Justin doing backflips. Deli's like, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck that. He just like opens up a door and walks through. Right, he's standing like right behind Fangs.
Please tell me it's like.
I'm
Please
sorry.
tell me it's like the fucking Shrek door, like the outhouse.
It's definitely like an outhouse door.
Yeah,
body.
Fang's ears twitch.
It's open.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, Fang's ears twitch a little bit. Immediately turns around, expecting it to be the armored figure with the sheet.
Whoa, hey.
Oh,
How about you? And he'll just like put his finger on the arrow tip and just like move it away from his nose.
Moves it at Justice instead.
Please tell me if somebody was up here having weird sex and not something horrible.
Well, it's just Fangs and he's armed and there's no one else here, so I'm gonna go with something horrible.
Yes, the small black fluff thing with its owner, I think. They were outside observing.
Daddy, what the fuck is he talking about?
Oh.
Alicia? You know what he's talking about?
The strange ball creature that cast spells on us when we first arrived.
Are you talking about that sheep familiar?
Yes, the fluff thing.
The fluff beast.
Oh.
It was with a thing wearing armor.
And Fangs Dilly has a new prey animal with him again. This one's different.
As he just kind of floats up, because technically you can only door one creature.
Yeah.
As he just watches it like a tail spinning as this raccoon is just slowly floating up to the rooftop.
Fangs looks at it. I said fluff thing, this is fur thing. It looks like a relative of Jimmy.
Aw.
Yeah, that's Scruffy.
Aw.
I think he likes to go by either Scruffy or Sheriff.
You watch as he, like, does, like, little finger guns when you say sheriff. Like, no, he goes to, like, his tail goes to reach for the bandolier, what would be like a revolver holster, but there's nothing there, and he just gets upset.
Yes. Interesting.
Trust this one. I mean, I don't trust Jimmy, but...
Yeah, I trusted Jimmy, so I don't think my gauge is that well off.
Still,
But yeah.
I am curious. The thing that was the sheep's owner, the arrow struck them, but didn't seem to do anything to it.
Did it, like, go through it? Was there any, like, trail going out the back, or did it just kind of go through it and nothing happened?
It hit and then slid off as if like ooze.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping it was an illusion.
To kind of go back,
That's just
okay.
That's just how he sees it.
I didn't know if... Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, that's just Frank's how he observes it.
Right, well, that's awful. I am going to try to figure out my way off this roof and go to hell to bed.
Do you need help?
He'll look over the roof, probably.
Alicia, how are you getting down off the roof?
Falling off.
I mean, I've got another 4th level spell on me, but that's my last one. And...
Do you not have any spells that can just get you down? You can fireball down.
Oh my god!
Ooh, wait, actually.
I can
Oh,
help carry you down if
Oh god,
need be.
What are you doing?
Who, me? Couldn't be me.
Well, what are you gonna do to get down? You're still on the roof.
Obviously, I'm gonna use
Go on.
Gust on myself.
Okay. How? I want to hear this out. How? You can click it. Don't click the eye. Just click the spell. Okay. Explain to me, because now I'm generally curious. How?
How?
Yeah. How do you want to use this to get down?
Interesting that you ask.
Yep.
Very poorly.
Justice, you're fine.
How?
It's 30 feet, so you'll probably only take like 2d6. So I'll just roll it and then.
is she falling?
Hold on, Justice is because she's just. I'm assuming she's jumping off.
Automatically, like, negate all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say your monk level just negates that. Okay, no, you might not take damage, Alicia, if you explain to me how the fuck you're gonna use Gust to make. Explain, because I want to see the creativity behind this, because this is gonna be funny.
See, I have vertigo, even though it came from 4-1.
Okay.
And I'm too much of a coward to jump or ask for help.
Oh, you're pushing yourself off.
I'm pushing myself. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Belly, what is she doing?
All the terror dragon ground.
Oh, no. Fuck it. Hold on. This is gonna be great. Deli, you watch Justin. You say, "How do I get down?" As you do that, Justice just pushes herself off and just jumps off. Ellie creates a gust of wind, and you watch her fall face flat onto concrete.
Well, she would do that, but I know Justice could do all this crazy acrobatic stuff, but Ellie's a nerd like me, so better fall.
Alright, you touch. Wait, is it touch?
60 feet.
Okay, then. Yeah, you're about to fall off, Ellie, and then for some reason you're slow falling, and now it's even more terrifying because the ground's approaching you slower.
And the only noise I can make is gorp.
Oh my
Deli.
god.
This one is very confusing.
Very. Now, alright, well, that's another little spell for me. And I'll feather fall myself.
Okay, I'm assuming you're
Fangs,
targeting
Fangs,
yourself as well,
sorry.
and Fangs.
Yeah.
Unless Fangs wants to well, no, Fangs can calm down, so you can just target yourself and Ellie.
I'd probably just grab Fangs too if you wanted to just jump down like a weird
Up to you, Fangs.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, why not? He's very confused. He's actually worried about this Ellie person now. He's even adding the questions of like...
I'm sorry, I love that.
Hey, you
Justice
guys
is
know,
just
like,
silently judging Ellie, like, the whole way, like, the slow fall to, like, where she just stops, like, inches off the ground.
And then then just lay up off the ground.
Deli is holding Scruffy over his head like Link does Chocobo, and he's just like,
No.
I am worried about this new companion of ours. Did she threw herself off, or did she...
yeah, she used a spell to make herself fall off. So, well, at least she doesn't like falling off of things. It's better than we can say for most of us.
I have good climbing skills.
I do not.
Is capable of moving one object that neither held nor carried. I guess technically, Gus shouldn't have. Does not have enough push to cause damage. I guess, yeah. Fuck, I don't care. It's just funny.
Yeah.
All right, so, where's that echo coming from? Is it Muggle's end?
Lark.
Huh.
Go to
Okay.
me. We should make a move.
Okay, no worries. It was just like an echo coming through. Alright, so, are you all just settling in then? For the night?
Thanks,
After that
Pizzazz.
experience?
Thanks, Pizzazz. Yes, apology is accepted. You do tend to say things unnecessarily before your thoughts come forward. Wait, I think I said the phrase wrong.
No, you're right. You're right.
But I'm concerned about the owner of the sheep.
Well, they've been trying to kill us for a while now, I think. Remember the last bar we were at?
Yes.
Pretty sure it was them. Also, there was posters with prices on our head, and I'm still rather upset at how low it was.
We are worth something.
Of course we're worth something. Fangs.
That was adorably sad.
Justice would be rolling her eyes if you could actually tell she rolled her eyes, but...
Yeah, with what Iris did? Jesus Christ.
I see.
Right, I haven't seen Diana in 5 minutes, so she's probably stealing something.
Dana, what are you doing? Outside of
I'm
probably stealing
sleeping.
something. I do a good sleep. I'm a good child. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I mean, unless the room is in fact not empty and there's something cool in there.
Nah, these are adventure guild halls, so it's probably like your basic commodities for adventures.
I
Probably like they'll have like a little bit like a dream journal or some bullshit like to write. Today,
Oh
I
my
wanted to
god,
say-
I would like to read that.
She's
would
trying
love
to
to
steal the
read.
mints off everybody's pillows.
That's not how adventure guilds work, but okay. I'll get back to you on that, because I have to write a fucking dream journal of an adventure.
Today I had a really good smoked ham.
Today I got stabbed 3 times in the alley, and I lived!
3 weeks ago, some people I found in the wilds made fun of me for shitting myself.
I'll show them! I'll make the best wine ever! Also, another entry's like, 3 months ago I was viciously attacked just because I wanted to steal Winter's Feast gifts from children. Now they want to shove things up my ass.
Oh my god, is it in his journal?
No, I was making a joke.
Somehow there just ends up being an end-in note after that. Fuck you, Kringle.
It's written like a 4-year-old wrote it. Somebody who, like somebody who can't see.
Actually, she has very good penmanship, actually.
I was gonna, how?
You can have you can be trained in decent penmanship, you just don't know you are. Like, you just, like, guide the hand, because you just teach them letters. It's very hard to do, though.
Thanks,
Also,
just...
if you've watched her write, it's very complicated. Like, she uses, like, a scribe to, like, line the paper, and then, like, basically has to, like, use 2 hands to write. By following the line.
Thanks, well said. So what is our worth if these bounties are present?
I forgot, but I know it was low.
Yeah, it was only like 7,000.
77,775.
Oh, we went up to 77,000?
No, it
I
was
thought we were only at 7,000.
No, it was 77,000 from the beginning.
Oh, well, if it's 77,000, that's different.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be complaining as much.
Yeah, I thought it was only like 7,700.
No, it's 77,705. 775.
Oh, we're gonna have to post a watch tonight.
I am curious, but considering that
77,705. 75.
Which I am curious, if these bounties are all over the place, why have we not been assailed inside the guild house?
Well, if people have such a high bounty, it's probably because they're dangerous as hell, and your average idiot won't want to fight them.
Okay, 2 reasons. 1, if you haven't noticed, someone's been killing the fuck out of people for us. 2, we're kind of in a place that's kind of protected by people who have agreed to help me, and they're also extremely capable people.
You say that as you go through the door, and it just, like, locks, and you hear, like, 3 different magic tumblers go off at once.
She just, like, kind of does that clicking noise and points. See? I mean, Kaio is just kind of known for not taking people's shit, so... You know, that's probably why they're up there on the roof, is they're waiting for the moment, thinking, hey, can we do it? Can we take them? And probably realizing... Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they can try, but...
Also, yeah, you do have a fair point. You know, no street thugs are going to try it because they're probably going to shit themselves thinking that, you know, Daddy's going to turn them inside out or something with his mind.
I will. I'll fucking do it.
I'm a little...
And not only that, but Fangs, let's be honest, I've been hearing something rattling and smelling dried bones, so I'm imagining what you have to look like, at least from what you smell like, and you sound like, you really probably don't look like something someone wants to fuck with.
Looks at his own bone attire outfit. I see your point.
You know, it's like if Dally walked around with a book bound in human skin.
Alicia! You hear that?
I feel like that would be an odd material to make books with.
Yeah,
It's another binding. Human skin's actually very supple.
Alright.
And I wish I didn't know that.
If it was dwarf skin, it'd be a lot harder.
No, Deli, you know the best material for usually making long, durable books is probably Goliath skin. Don't ask why you would know that.
I know why I know that.
By the way, Diana is taking this book.
Okay, add dream
And
signals here, question mark to your fucking inventory.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Read my
human skin
nighttime
has
reading.
Elf skin makes very nice coats. Don't ask me.
I only understand that, at least in the Grand Wilds, the Red Claws would actually make an occasional Blood Oath book with the skin of the various
And
victims.
as far as I can tell, Fangs, not to be judgmental, but Tabaxi just feels like everything else, so I really wish we didn't have that couch. She just walks off after that. Oh, excuse me.
I would like to point out, because technically the Red Claw didn't just murder Tabaxi, they murdered anyone that came into their...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait, the rooms are that way
Their
outside.
book of blood.
Yeah. They were probably like, especially because of fucking some of the traveling merchants and shit that came through. There's just a lot of different skin. It's like a Pictionary for like different creatures' skins.
Oh yes, and whoever managed to escape, they just added to the book of blood of, okay, we need to find this one here. Let's go get this one later. This one has some
Pretty
family.
You know, Miss Elise, your friend seems a little out there. Not to say that
Nah.
Which one of us is out there? We're not outside.
No, my dear misguided, boned individual. I'm referring to weird levels of weirdness, meaning you're out of the realm of normalcy.
I am learning new things each day, and you are a strange floating ball thing, but...
Thank you, this is my best top hat. I had it attached to me.
But yet, I don't find you weird, truly.
You learn a lot of shit with wizards tend to dabble in weird versus not.
I heard that.
He's
It's not wrong, though.
But again, you said that... Well... I suspect you will see that what we do is common.
I mean, I can't really go against it. I have no reason to doubt anything and trust most of you to a degree. And truth be told, I can't really even harbor any ill intentions if I wanted to due to my programming.
What is this programming?
So imagine your mind, but something that tells you no.
So
You mean your
somebody's
conscious?
controlling my mind.
Having philosophical explanations with facts.
No. Kind of a conscious, but imagine your conscious has a lock and key on it. As for
So
you,
they are controlling your mind. We must free your
No.
mind.
no.
The real mischievous conscious. Okay.
If anything, I'm just here to help. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Keep sighing and you're gonna deflate your best top hat.
So your will is your own.
No,
That
that's
is
what
good
the
to hear.
sighing sound is. It's not him sighing. It's literally just air being let out of the top hat. Because he can't physically make sounds outside of the noise.
So
They're
Fangs,
talking.
Fangs only adds and concludes with, so your will is your own. That is good.
Yes. Sadly, as I said to your other wizard friend, most of my knowledge was lost in the transfer of consciousness to this small orb, but I do retain the things that I do, especially that of Sahara and the Sand Apes. God bless those fucking constructs.
So is it possible to transfer your body back to, well, your current self back to your old body?
I wouldn't recommend it considering I've been dead for... What year is it?
I do not know.
Looks at Alicia.
Yeah, he looks at Lizzie as well.
What?
You can just... What year is it?
3036.
Alright, I've been dead for about 2 millennia.
It's 2 million years. We're in the thousands, SMH.
You do know there was time that predated a lot of things.
No,
You never hear the story of
that's not what they taught me for one.
Oh, you poor and religious sap. Oh God.
So you
Justice
have been,
literally has to walk back and look down the hallway. Ha!
Jesus Christ.
so
guys.
your previous body has
Worst.
ceased to exist 2,000 winters ago. I see.
Jay, that's a wall.
2 million.
Did you hear what
No,
Alicia
that's a
just
door.
said?
No, if she's still going through, she's like, just because of the grid, she's running into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. Hey, you got any snacks?
Next she's
I
gonna
have
tell us
a
God's not
snack.
dead.
I have you a snack. What would like?
I don't know, looks like something late at night. Probably sweet.
Rat tail candied.
That sounds awesome.
And you
River
like
rat or ocean rat?
street rat and just hands it in front of you.
I was hoping
And-
sky rat.
That's called scrat. We don't talk about that.
I thought that was
No.
a pigeon.
So,
No, that's
Professor
scat.
Orb,
And he will take his candied rat tail and go find a fucking bed to crash on.
Yes, you can call me Archimedes, dear.
so what you're saying is that when you transferred your body,
So I should call you Archer then. But you don't
your
have a
memories
bow.
were broken.
So Arch then.
I retain pieces of my memories. You can call me Archimedes too if you wish.
So if I
That
asked you to
sounds like
tell
a
me the
mouthful.
truth, would it go unspoken?
What do you mean exactly? Just
I mean, have you forgotten your name?
No, I remember bits and pieces. It's just
Do you know what season or what is the season?
it's the reason to be. Sorry. Okay. Fucking forget the song reference I was trying to go for. God. I would assume it is late spring, considering the different heat properties around here on my outer shell.
So, did you lose your identity?
It
He
depends
called
on how you
himself
want to get into the
Archimedes.
philosophical debate on what is an identity versus not.
Alright,
If you-
let's not go into philosophical. I don't like that route. So what you're saying is you've gone insane.
No. But then again, what wizard hasn't gone insane? Looks down the hallway where Delia's eating rat tails.
Right, I'm gonna go get some sustenance.
Yeah, fuck y'all, this shit's delicious.
Everybody else is like, rat tails are terrible. Anybody in Chlangton is like, God dang, these fries are delicious.
No, that's exactly what Fang's gonna do now.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
I mean, think of it this way, dear. I'm not insane. I just possess knowledge.
Not a
Of-
deer, I'm an elf.
I'm sorry, what?
Not a deer, I'm an elf.
Never mind, I think I want to leave. Sadly, I cannot. As-
I knew it was only a matter of time.
I hate that I would say the same exact shit, too.
Mm-hmm. It's fun seeing this from another angle.
It's fucking horrid. It's the worst that it's my fucking girlfriend.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
Why did that smell like a clown?
honk, honk. Anyway, think of it this way. I'm like a book that can talk to you, but has a personality as well. I can't lie. I can talk the best that I can with the knowledge I retain. Anything past that, I can help somewhat, but I'm not an end-all be-all to all your answers and problems.
Or pewter. Tell me about sand apes. Keep hearing Deli talk about them.
Oh, the illustrious sand apes. So long ago. hold on. There's a fucking song I gotta play for this. Specifically for fucking this.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, it's my fucking, there we go, hold on. Long ago, in a lost desert land simply known as the Wild Land. Or the Grand Wild, Jesus Christ, my... Anyway.
Don't tempt me,
known
I might just make Sandies on that end soon now.
Fucking just their ends, but they're worse. Anyway, in the Grand Wilds existed a witch who knew the properties of looking how to make a good sandwich. Yes, I know it's confusing, a sandwich trying to make a sandwich. Don't think about it too hard.
I asked about sand apes, not sand...
I'm getting there, shush! And he, like, holds up a mage hand and just, like, puts it on your lips, like...
I use minor illusion to cast, like, a rectangular box with a hole at the top around Professor Orb.
Either way, after doing all this, Sahara decided instead to focus on Psiocraft, i.e. the magic of sand. And using this, she was able to craft multiple constructs comprised of sand. These sand apes roamed, creating villages, other things, leaving their legends and etching pyramids as they went. Some say that some of the ruins that left in your time are actually sand ape constructs. Or so they believe. But I was able to interact with some of these constructions, and they're honestly, how do I put this? Very high tech for what they're worth. They had independent thought, were freed from the confines of regular. They would be more comparable to what you would refer to as a warforge today, but comprised of sand. Is there anything else you would like to know, or should I continue?
Continue.
What else? Hold on. Now I have to actually roll. I think he gets a +9. I gotta look at how... Since I'm diving deeper, I'm actually gonna roll for him.
I think it was like a +9 or something.
He has a base 18 intelligence, and then he gets high modifier for... Oh wait, I put it in the other thing. Summons Archimedes. No, that's... Oh shit, it's in the... I should probably make a sheet at some point. Part of me also just wants to start playing other music, because I have another song in mind. Okay, Professor Orb. Grapefruit. Intelligence 19. Oh yeah, it has a +9 to its roll, including its intelligence modifier, so it has a +13. Jesus Christ. Give me a minute. So I'll just roll a d20 and then I'll add 13. No roll of 16. Let's see what else. Sorry, I'm trying to get some other music. I can fucking spell. There we go. Some say, what was it? That during this time as well, that there was infighting between different sand ape colonies, which is honestly rather interesting. And after some different brawling, there arose a pseudo-hierarchy of these creatures. The creatures that took power were simply known as... what was it? They're known for their famous creation, as he's kind of thinking, yes, the Babel. I'll spell that.
Don't you mean the Babel?
No, it's Babel. They even crafted a tower known as the Tower of Babel that was meant to unify all Sand Apes together, but sadly, Sahara looked down upon this as it was an affront to what she had created and destroyed it rather quickly.
Wait a minute, I've heard this before.
It's funny because, like, if you actually know the religious context of it.
I do. I do. I played Megami Tensei, those are just religion in the game.
You're not fucking wrong, sadly. But either way, some say that the Babel Apes still travel around in packs, even to modern day. But none have seen them as far as I'm aware.
Do you have a picture to show me?
You watch his, he kind of like his eye. Do you take down the box that he's in?
Yeah, it vanished. Like,
Okay, so you watch as he does that, and above his head, like a small hollow projection of what looks like a... Fuck. I'm grabbing one of these real quick. I think I have some of the ones you gave me. Give me a minute. So I didn't think I'd ever use these.
If you need them, I can send them to you again.
No, they're there. Oh, God. Oh, I can't open them in my fucking computer. Google, just send just send the 4-piece image to the one in the chamber chat, because my fucking thing's fucking up.
Just a moment. I gotta find it. As I moved it to the backup. Come on, hurry along.
No worries. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd be showing these this early. So fucked. Best ways.
Oh dear.
Oh, they're terrible.
They're fucking amazing, I love them.
where monkey?
Hold on. It's probably in Google's like backup back drive. So I'm just giving it time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a few seconds.
Either way, these specimens are honestly quite interesting, especially Sahara herself. As I said, she also had crafted breadology, which is the magic of bread, which apparently you seem well acquainted with. Especially that one that carries the breadstick.
You want to see my sourdough and inspect it closely?
Why did that... Oh my god, that sounds horrible. I can't, give me a minute. I swear to god, some of these one-liners kill me. Alright. Perhaps. I don't know if it would have her craft in it, considering. But if you wish to show me your sourdough, unless that's a euphemism you kids use nowadays, and otherwise please don't.
I without it sourdough.
Why is there a pin on this bread?
But you see, you don't.
I see. Let me roll. Again, it's that thing. I'm getting my Milo Jeff Genshin music. Wow. Oh, this definitely has her handiwork. Though, I will say, it's not the same. It's more of a bastardized version.
Posted.
Alright, that's the image of the sand apes you get.
Alright, I know exactly what I'm gonna do with that fourth one.
Ah. Told you, they form their own culture. This is what happens when you let constructs
Alright.
Those are so fucking cursed. I love them.
That's why I can't wait for you to meet them.
Oh shit!
Where's Deli?
Deli's probably eating his rat tail in his room, so
Yeah.
I'm here.
Or can we just walk with me?
I don't walk. Yeah,
Alright.
but I will try. As you watch as he flows to the ground, he like makes his mage hand into like 2 feet, and he just starts walking. I hate that I'm just gonna do this for the ease of like dragging him, because that tiny ass token is impossible to grab without. I hate how my mind is just like this, just like Scanlan's hand, but way worse. Because it's just a fucking tiny orb with feet. It's like purple ass feet. Anyway, so you go to. What did you have in mind, Miss Alicia?
Alright, so you showed me a picture of a sand ape. I know what it looks like.
Correct. What would you like to do with that?
I would like to use minor illusion to make
Oh no.
a sand ape.
Okay, so you do notice that Scruffy's outside the door just looking at you like, "Daw."
Yeah.
Okay. Scruffy just looks at you. What are you doing? Like he's just looking you up and down.
Just twiddling my fingers. Trying to make a sand ape behind him.
Scruffy points at the door, as in, like, do you want to go in?
Huh?
So the the raccoon.
Raccoon.
Raccoon uses his tail and points at the door as if, do you want to go in?
I do. Open it.
Okay, so yeah, he'll open it with like, he'll like fly up and then grab the handle and then just pull it to the side for you to go in.
Okay. So, sand ape is around there, right?
I'd say it's probably like right here.
Okay.
Okay, Deli, you're eating rat tail, and out of the corner of your eye,
I knew it! I knew it! They were real! They're real! Just starts screaming.
I see, Miss Alicia. Is this what you refer to as a joke?
Something like that. Let's go into the room where Deli comes out.
You immediately go into the room. Just as you hear Deli screaming, they're real, and you don't know what. Okay,
What's the fuck is real?
you hear this, like the minor illusion is only either image or sound, right? It's not one or it's not both.
Yeah, it's just image or sound.
Okay, so you made the image. So, Justice, you hear like a very heavy pressure. Actually, no, because it's an illusion. You
There's
wouldn't hear
nothing.
anything.
It,
Yeah.
Literally, I don't see anything or feel anything.
You just hear
Standing in it.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's
Probably
an
just
illusion here.
walks right through it, probably.
Yeah, like what's going on?
Here's
Probably
an
steps right on it.
Nobody made an illusion of a sand ape like the ones that I saw in the picture books.
Please tell me you didn't see the one smoking a fucking cigar with a pistol in a picture book.
No, I just saw the one that's just a close up. It's smiling.
There's a very blurry, like, Bigfoot picture of that one somewhere.
Yeah, like its eyes are like it's like 3 pixels where you can barely see. You don't even know if it has eyes or it has iris or not.
It just looks like someone very hairy, like, smiling. Could be a
Yeah.
dwarf.
Oh my fucking god.
Alright. Scruffy,
Nah.
who the fuck did that?
Shrugs. Nah.
Who the fuck? You was on watch.
Nah. What's Scruffy's intelligence? Hold on, I gotta look. Because I gave him a weasel, so. Because that was like the closest stat block I could find that would be comparable. Yes, he has a 2 intelligence.
Okay.
And,
Right. I learned something today. You don't go on watch.
Alright, let me see the fucking music back. Okay. Are you all going to sleep after that, or does anyone else want to do any fucking around and find out?
Yeah, I just want to peek into his room with a smile.
As Justice walks away, if it's any consolation, Deli, one of us is sleeping in a bed that a clown slept in. And it's not me.
Hold on.
Okay, what do you want to... Like, how do you want to approach this? Explain.
Yeah, I have the correct way. You guys are going to have to look at the wound chamber chat.
Oh, dear God. I'm afraid.
Same.
Not that bad. Not worse. I just peeking into Deli's room with a little shit-eating grin. Like this.
Fucking on, yeah. That's what I figured. I'll get you fucked back.
Best part is, Justice knows that Alicia's sleeping in a bed that a clown slept in.
Well,
Not that bad.
I
Could
mean,
be worse.
Alicia's already a clown, so...
Wow.
Sorry. Alright! Now that the marching order's done, unless anyone else has anything else.
Fangs will probably get food from the old lady.
Alright, what can I get you?
Meat.
What kind?
Do we have...
We got rat, street chicken, street rat, street person. Don't ask about street person.
I was like, I think Fangs might actually want the street person.
He actually does.
Here, good for cannibalism. Enjoy. And she hands you a plate.
Is it cannibal? So how does cannibalism work?
It's technically if you eat... It's weird. I guess it's if you eat your own race.
Right.
Then yeah, you're fine. But she said people, so you don't know if street people is his own race.
Chlangton, no. Tabaxi's worth way more.
True, you could probably skin them and then just use them as like sheep farming. Anyway.
He goes to eat.
I hate that I'm making this place worse as I go.
But the other thing that Fangs...
Tabaxi is a delicacy.
You know how much Tabaxi steak and rugs sell for? A shit ton.
Are these doors open?
Probably. You see Ooh kind of like going through some paperwork and Tamara just kind of like thinking to herself.
Alright. Fangs will step in. I see that you are both fine after the train situation.
Yeah. Kinda glad for it at the very least. Glad to see you're alright too. In all honesty, I didn't expect to see you guys again, or hell, even around here.
Yes, situation, circumstances brought us here.
I can kind of understand. The Seishin and Kaio kind of caught me up to speed on everything that's going on.
Ah, good. This saves me time to explain things when I don't understand them myself.
You sure you guys want to do what you're doing? Like, we can protect you from smaller bandits that think they'll get their rocks off by maybe killing one of you, but if it starts getting heated, I don't know how far our reach will stretch, even with the station backing. Especially if... what was it? The Lazettes and the Moggies get involved. I'll spell that out, because I have the...
Yes, well, I did not realize any of these or know these strange names, but
Think of them as tribes or large groups with influence and power.
like the Red Claws.
More or less, though some are swayed more so than others. Also, it seems you guys pissed off the herd. So, you
What
guys
herd?
really know how to make an entrance.
I don't recall. Oh, wait. Are they related to that sheep thing?
Yes, that would be the Black Herd.
Yes, there was actually one outside observing everything. With full
Creepy
armor.
mask.
Yes. I shot it a couple of times.
That's not worth wasting the ammo.
I found that out the hard way.
Supposedly, from what I heard, that's the leader of the herd, and they just tend to be weird and watch things happen until they feel the need to step in.
I see, so that will be my big game to hunt after.
If you can touch her, yeah.
I'm sure I can think of something. But on the returning, I believe that is what Deli phrases it, to the previous question at hand.
Shoot.
If it is too dangerous for you and your kinsmen, there is no shame to withdraw.
Look, and she kind of steps up to you. Do you let her or no?
Yeah, no, he's doesn't mind it. Wait, is she approaching him threateningly or?
No. It's more of like a kind of like brother in arms kind of situation.
Ah,
Look, Fangs, I've already almost lost my life once. And that was kind of doing something for the wrong people. If I'm gonna lose my life, maybe again, I at least want to do it for the right people. Or who I believe are the right people.
I thank you for your steadfast loyalty. Should harm befall you, I'll be sure to rip out the spine of the one involved with that.
I will give some advice from what I heard. Apparently, the Black Herd can be bought if you're willing to spend cash so you won't have to deal with them. Sure, ripping out the throat of their leader and killing them would be an easy task. Well, easier said than done. But buying their loyalty also gives you an army to use against Judge Fairhorn.
I will leave that to Deli and Justice. They have the collective brains, skull, knowledge. They know this thing better than I do. For me, it is simply point and kill.
Well, either way. If you need us, at least, you and I are busy. We were actually hired by... what's her name? And she's kind of like looking through some paperwork on the desk. Raphael, actually, to be bodyguards. Especially with all the shit happening.
Fangs looks up around, trying to remember who was this raffle.
Weird kind of woman with like that looks like a face mask, had a big hat with candles.
There's a long pause, and I'm gonna roll this.
Literally 2 hours ago.
She did not leave much of an impression on Fangs.
That makes sense.
Right, the one that... no. That is the thing that Deli summoned.
Either way.
I think Deli developed a new fascination.
Please tell me he's not projecting and doing weird wizard shit.
I do not know. They Deli and Justice have complex minds. Yes,
Also-
that would be a word.
Also, who are the two other people with you? I noticed Diana, very least, but the one blue shirt orc and the elf with a beret?
Ah, Mala. The first one you speak of is Mala with the bread. I still don't quite understand that. Good fighting companion, helped us out in weird situation. Has been with us since then. I believe someone that tried to kill us hired him as a guide and then tried to kill him. I don't understand how that works or why they did that.
Could just be weird manipulation bullshit of get everyone together. But either way.
The other one is still unknown. Ellie, Belly, Selly. She is also kind of wiggles his claw-like fingers. Magic type.
Oh, great. More mystics.
Yes, I don't quite understand. She seems interested in bread as well.
Sure your friends aren't just fascinated by bread in general?
I don't know. I tried bread, but it doesn't sit well in my stomach.
You probably would have... Oh god, I think now naan is probably the only desert bread, or mana, technically. Because that's just, like, disgusting desert bread. It's like the only thing I think Fangs would even have access to bread.
Yeah.
Because there's no way Red Claw would, like, ever trudge near a wayside.
No. But again, Fangs just goes like, yes, does not sit well in my stomach. Fluffy, but then it just doesn't sit in stomach very well. Like having a hairball.
Thank God I don't have to experience that, she kind of says. And she kind of pats you on the shoulder. You should probably get some rest then. Especially if you're going to be here for a while. You need every ounce of sleep you can get.
True.
Really beneficial.
Takes another bite of the street person. You're correct. Thank you. And you both rest well.
We have some paperwork and, let's say, the not fun stuff of the job to do, but we'll try to get someone we can.
Fangs gives a nod and then takes his leave as he
Alright.
is scarfing down the rest of the street person.
It's mystery meat. We don't talk about it.
Uh,
Alright,
actually-
we're just going to take a quick break for 5 seconds and then...
Just one last
the
question.
restroom.
Is this room available, or...
Sure. Like, most of the rooms here are fine. I just kind of let you lay where you want. 'Cause
Yeah,
most
you
of them are kind of empty.
Yeah, I
At least
just
at the
figured. Just want to make sure, though. The most conversation Fangs had with an NPC.
I mean, there was his mother, but she threatened him. But
Eh.
it kind of makes sense, so, too.
There you go. That's the mystery meat right there.
Oh, dear God. But no, it makes sense, though, because, like, it's one of the few people Fangs bonded with, so... So it's kind of like, that's not the party anyway, so it's like that close kinship kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I opened the wrong chat and just saw a hedgehog in a basin of water. I'm like, wait, he's eating hedgehog?
I mean, he wouldn't be above it.
Why is it fucking spam? Spam isn't made of people, so isn't green is. Sorry.
What do you mean? It was proven like spam has like 10% human meat and the billions that it produces.
Shut up. I'm pretty sure, like, this is why I can't talk. This is why I hate this.
Look it up. Look it up. Look it
I,
up.
I refuse.
Look it up.
Surely out of spite now.
I know you want to.
No, because I have to run a game. Alright. So, Jeebus, are you here? I want to make sure before we start this. Oh no, is Jeebus AFK?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Alright. Deli. It's time for some dreams.
Alright.
Let me get the music playing. Or rather, the ambiance. And I'll start with my description. And let me flip the map. Let me make sure it's cleared off first before I do anything. Okay, that's good. Let's use this again. So, Deli. As you fall asleep, you're back at the ruins of your home from before. But this time, as you kind of look out upon the wasteland that's before you, there's a soft, gentle rain kind of pitter-pattering. And a lot of the land seems to be cracking under the weight of some unknown force. You can't really tell what. It would be about right here. Or wherever you want to be. And you just see, like, it stretches on for miles. Just the unsettling land. Like, a lot of it looks damaged, broken, like a giant, massive ripple effect just kind of tore everything through.
I don't get it. We live in the middle of a city, but there's nothing around. This stone looks... It just doesn't look right.
Hold on, I gotta find something real quick, sorry. I mean, would you like some help to understand? Might give some context. As you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh my god. Is you're, not busy.
Hardly. As you say that, are you turning around, or are you just, like, letting her talk to you with, like, her hand on her shoulder?
I'll turn around and look at her.
As you say that, and you kind of look down at her hand, a lot of, at least, her body seems to have, like, her hand going upward, at least her right hand, seems to look black, almost like necrosis. And there's this long, kind of dark vein kind of traveling up her arm. I'll ship Z a regular token, but you can kind of imagine, like, where some of the tattoos are, it's starting to turn, like, this dark, disgusting black mixed with, like, this purple vein kind of running through.
What the hell have you been up to?
Well, things with the Mire, though settled, still need a gentle hand in order to be fixed. And it stopped, but not eradicated, so...
So you decided to break down your own body to do it?
Not so much breaking it down. Just trying to help where I can.
Avery, I know I'm the king of poor decisions, but that seems like one.
Look at it this way, Tully. Imagine a garden. Every garden needs a garden tender to make sure that the weeds stay out, everything stays managed, and it is all, how do I say, collected and well kept. Sure, gardeners come to pass from time to time, but that doesn't mean the garden should be left untended.
It just seems like that job falls on you a lot.
I don't... How should I put this? I don't have... Alright, well, might as well start playing this. Start. Oh, hold on. It's like halfway through. I have no remorse for what I've done, Deli. Even if it does fall upon myself. It's just something I wish to do to help people where I can. Sure, there's horrid people throughout this world. Even the worst. Hell, sometimes even you can be actually fucking horrible.
I'm a fantastic person.
Don't lie. And she just like... and like, the moment you say that, like, her face turns stern. But...
There's my teacher.
I just wish to help to ensure that those that are still good can at least live some life worth living and not be in a shithole. Sure, I could let the Mire go and just have it go back to its state, but how would I, as its guardian, reflect upon all the injustice, the lives, everything that fall under my domain, as something that I could never forgive?
Is this your way of telling me that I should quit bitching that all this shit keeps falling on us?
Not necessarily.
Oh, good, because you know I'll never quit bitching.
Yes, but just think of it this way. Sure, you'll complain, but think of the opposite side. Sure, this shit sucks now, but think how much good you're doing and helping. Hell, from what I've seen, that small camp that you freed from the foreman now have a place to call their own.
Now we weren't able to save everybody, but we did save the majority of them.
Exactly. As much as it's painful for one life for a drop in the bucket, in the grand scheme of things, if someone is willing to make the sacrifice and stand up for it, then sometimes sacrifices do have to be made, even if they hurt. Anything else you would wish to complain about my current state in while we're here?
But no, I think I'm good.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Two things then, as well. I was able to scrounge up some information on Project Enkidu, as I was saying. And as you said it, Deli, for the first time you don't hear static.
Oh. That was what it's called?
What did you think it was called? Ah, see, that's still in effect then.
But no, I mean, I just heard it, so I don't know.
So as you kind of watch, she kind of takes, even though her hand's still blackened, she, like, kind of spreads it out, almost like this, wide galaxy map. And you can notice there's, like, different points of interaction, kind of like smaller, like, dots lining different areas of this, wall. She's like, the idea, from what I've understood about this project, is they wanted to try to converge time into a single point.
Yes.
The idea was, from what I can understand, how can I say this? That each individual, when converging at certain points, would have knowledge of things beyond their realm that could prove useful from different timelines scattered throughout. Perhaps ways to seek to defeat the corruption, or at least of those who had known about it. However, it seems like most of these tended to fail. By why I say these, because it seems to be a constant that everyone seems to discover these notes of this project. So much so that it's been cursed to the point of anyone that comes in contact with corruption is excluded from any knowledge or learning of such. That would make sense why at least your friend and Jimmy have some garbled minds, but considering your current state now, she looks at your arm, you're at least freed from that constraint.
Oh, good. Yeah,
I
had
kind of
an
know what
issue
happened.
with a clock.
I can tell. It caused ripples across the temporal plane.
Yeah, and not my fault. I was just saving people from going into the clock.
You know, I trust all of your judgment for all of you. But please, try to be careful. And she kind of points out to...
You trust Fangs' judgment?
Delano.
Yeah. Oh,
Look across the landscape. What do you see?
rocks.
No, look harder. Perception or Arcana? Your choice.
I could use my 1 in perception or my 10 in arcana. I'm still rolling this Scruffy.
So, Deli, as she says, as you look closer, you notice this almost immediately, probably because you didn't feel it at first. A lot of these ravines and the like give off almost like a gravity-esque feeling, kind of similar to your magic. That is why I wish for you to be careful with your magic. Yours and Chronargy are extremely rare, as they're outside of the Weave influence, Mistra's influence, and one of the few magics that are not touched by a singular realm, but encompass multiples. That being said, every time you, what do they say, fuck about, or do temporal bullshit, it can have large ripples, and if it gets too out of hand, it can start, how do you put this, terraforming the earth in disastrous ways.
Well, if I don't fuck around, how am I supposed to find out?
Again, she gives you that stern look, like, don't fucking test me. Look, all I'm saying is just be careful with it. It's extremely dangerous magic that you have access to, and we don't need another problem arising.
Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely try to avoid this. He'll gesture around. I don't plan on going nutso and murdering everybody.
I really hope so. Either way,
Is this
you have...
like a different timeline or something?
For you, probably. For me, no. Timelines to me tend to be irrelevant. Considering my prestige, this is just a what-if scenario. If one were to say, murder most of your family and you become unhinged.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Either way, and I'm trusting you with this, so please don't fuck it up too bad. She hands you a small scroll. This is a rather new spell that I found while digging around. Hopefully you could put it to use.
Sure, I'll try.
So, above table, you now have a scroll of black hole tethers, so have fun with that.
The to use it instead of put it in my book.
And you never get the spell again.
I know.
Remove scroll, immediately gone forever into the throws paper away. Trash. Need paper. I needed toilet paper, and this one wet my ass, and then my ass became a black hole.
Everett, this is a formula or something like I've never seen before.
Wow. Tell me, Rabbit. Damn it. I trust that you'll be able to use it in some time. It's not currently. Once you are able to break most of it down and add it to your spell book.
Alright, yeah, it'll definitely take me some time to, figure this out, but I can make it work.
Either way, I do hope that everything goes well for you. Please don't end up like this. I can't bear to have to kill you again.
Okay.
And as you say that, the dream just ends.
Well, hey, if you need anything, just let us know. We'll come and help. Alright, bye. Oh, shit.
Glad this music's playing too with the rain. It took me forever to find this with rain, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
The cloud catcher. You're gonna have to go talk to your family. Shit. And he'll just, like, find a rock to sit on and wait until the dream ends, really.
Okay. And, yeah. Alright. Mal's not here. There's only one other person that hasn't had a fun dream sequence yet. Let me change the music from happiness to depression.
Oh,
This is happy?
I fell asleep reading the dream journal.
Oh, wait, did you?
Yeah. She was eating bread in the bed, and she's like, you know how when girls...
Yeah,
Not
like
girls,
her
like
feet on the side of the
anybody.
bed? Like her feet
No,
on
like,
the side?
she's on, like, her stomach, and her feet are kicked up, and she's, like, reading. Like, typical teenager.
Damn, if only she had bought Dotable.
It's like when, what's her name from Mamma Mia is reading the diary.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
There's
For some-
music and a dance sequence happening.
I'm telling you, you need to invest in Dotable. It's a good reading service. I'm glad that there's also a GDA, or a non-disclosure agreement, in the Dream Diary. When you open it, it's like, property of this, when writing in it, please don't read this aloud to anyone else in vicinity.
Oh, she's taking this for sure.
Okay, let me switch the music, because we're... Also, to be fair, Jeebus, this was very, like, bittersweet, because that's kind of how I designed a lot of Everest's character. I feel bad, but, like, I'm rolling kind of shit for how she's doing.
No, that's alright. Yeah,
She's trying, though.
It was like, let me fucking help you.
I think she just doesn't want you to get involved, because she knows.
Of course. Yeah, she's, like, the only mother figure I ever really had.
True. Alright. Now we go into Spooky Lab.
Uh-oh.
Alicia.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so we're gonna theater of the mind this a little, because I couldn't find an exact image of what I wanted. But you wake up.
No, I didn't.
Here. Shut up. You on the map right now?
Yeah. Need my token.
Yep, no problem. So you kind of fall into a deep trance, and then as you're kind of coming to, at least in the dream, you notice in this area there are 6 different test tubes, and this hum of different electrical machinery just kind of powering off, and occasionally, like, you hear that, like, electricity kind of just crackle for a minute, and then just stop. A lot of these kind of crystals in these smaller cages don't give off like a slow electronic pulse, and then again just stop. And it's cold, quiet. A lot of these tubes themselves are emptied of any fluids or anything else. You kind of just, like, imagine the door of this giant tube just slides open and you kind of just slip onto the ground almost and just kind of fall flat on your face. What do you do?
Ow.
Alright, you have now encountered. So what else would you like to do?
I roll perception too.
Okay. Well, there's only perception 1. Perception 2 doesn't count. Thank you.
What?
I'll see myself. You said perception 2, so...
It's a D&D 1 thing. It's perception and perception plus. I subscribe to it.
No, I was making a joke because perception... Because, never mind, just 2. Anyway.
Just 2.
Okay. So, like I said, a lot of this, like, whole area seems to be almost kind of emptied out. There's a few, like, inert crystals you could kind of tell just hanging out in these boxes. There's this kind of mess of a contraption. That portal's not there, it's just I couldn't get it to not. But you do see, like, an inert kind of metallic thing with a circular ring around it. What looks like a kind of podium and, like, a large kind of switch right here that seems to be connected to all these different wires that also lead to the tubes and the other inert crystals that are kind of wrapped up. And like I said, you hear the occasional, like, spark and everything, but it's nothing. It's almost like this place is abandoned from what you can tell. Even, like, looking closely, some of the... It's not as noticeable, but with your 20, you do notice, like, a lot of... There's, like, some broken glass, some shards of crystals just kind of scattered here to and fro. It's kind of just all over. What would you like to do?
I would like to inspect the crystals.
Okay, roll me either investigation or an arcana. It's up to you. If you want to look at the magical intent or just the general intent.
I want to look at the magical intent.
Okay, then arcana. Damn. Okay. So, a lot of these, because you would notice, they're akin to, like, something that a lot of religious folks would use to, like, draw different portals with them, except this agate is, like, a much larger size, meaning it probably, rather than, like, just a simple teleport circle that would be etched, this is more of something probably close to, from your understanding at least, interplanar travel, or something to that regard. You don't know exactly what, because it's kind of encased in this metallic, like, spiraling thing. And again, it occasionally gives off, like, a small electrical pulse running down it. But you can tell it was probably used to generate something for planar travel.
I want to inspect podium.
Okay. So on the roll me just an investigation. Roll another 20. Then at this point, I'm just being like, just describe the whole room. Looks like a podium. Kind of chill.
I turn around and look at the very far back of the room.
Okay. Oh, God.
Assuming those doors are actually there.
Which ones? These?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can find a token. So, as you look... Give me 1 second, because there's something I need to do.
Where you put him down, I move over next to the lever,
Okay.
and I go. I'm holding it.
Okay.
That's it.
I just, should see this thing.
Uh-huh.
Ah, the joys of these things. and it's just staring at you again. I'll kind of shift it again. So this thing, like, has no face. It's almost, like, ripped in twain. It's emanating this purple wisp smoke. What do you want to do?
Well, the
No, I don't see.
hold on.
No problem.
I know what to do.
If it's fireball, I swear to Christ.
No. I put on the helm of comprehend languages.
Oh, sweetie. Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Alright, brainland moment time. Let's go.
It's more than a brainlet, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Intelligence?
Intelligence saving throw.
Oh, not very intelligent.
Yeah, no. So as you do, you hear this ungodly shriek that your brain just can't process, and it starts making your ears bleed as you take 14 damage.
Huh.
Alright, let me just get some initiative up real quick. And I have to roll something else. Then as well. Well, two things. I gotta find out where these... I know where they are. I think they're under corruption.
Okay, let me roll initiative.
Yes, the foreman. Not to be confused with the foremen.
Where's initiative?
It's the INT button. Just make sure you
Alright.
click your token before you do it. Just do it again, and then I can put in the 21. Well, I guess you just rolled the same thing twice, and fuck me, I guess.
It's always cool.
Alright, so, what are you doing first?
I'm not fucking touching that thing. What I look like?
Also, wait, I gotta roll one other thing. There's something else. Don't worry about it. Okay, 3, that makes sense.
Okay. Summon and construct, because I am not looking
Roll.
even.
Roll me a D100.
Okay. Just one.
Okay.
Damn.
So, as you go to do that, for whatever reason, your innate magical ability that you usually have just doesn't seem to work. You don't get a construct. You do get a small little, like, kicking rock, but you don't get a construct.
And I'm guessing that ate up my spell.
Roll me, give me one sec, 'cause I have to remember this. Let me roll one other thing, and I will say yes or no. Yeah, sorry. There's a very specific reason. And let me... What's this thing's move? 40.
Oh, great. Okay.
Fine. Alright. It's getting closer.
Uh-huh. Well, seeing as I have not much to do, I decide to flip the lever.
Okay. Roll me a few things.
Uh-huh.
First a D100.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Roll me a D10.
Uh-huh.
Alright. And then roll me a D6.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay. So, here's what happens. You flip the lever, and at first, there's, like, no response. Are you, like, let me ask you, are you, like, cranking it up and back and forth, or are you just, like, a singular pull and then done?
Singular pull and then done.
Okay. So you do it, and at first, there's no reaction. But then, you see, like, a vast darkness kind of span before you, and it starts to pull things in. I need a strength save. Like, probably
Fuck me.
don't worry. Okay, no.
Oh,
All right.
no.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh no.
All right. So, Alicia,
Huh?
drug to here, and you start, and this thing also gets drugged. And technically it'll get one attack. So, this is gonna hurt. Does a 19 hit?
I don't know, does it?
I'm pretty sure it does. You'd want it to not hit?
Uh-huh.
Well, too bad. That's not how D&D works.
Yeah, this was PSO2, it would work.
Roll me a con save as well.
I can't say. Constitution.
Holy shit. So, for whatever reason, I guess probably from your high altitude training and some other things, you don't feel this cold or like your body is being frozen, but rather you kind of tense up to it in order to keep your blood flowing. But you're being pulled into this, and now let me roll something else. Roll me a perception then, as you're basically being almost somewhat spaghettified as you're getting like pulled through basically a wormhole. Okay. Coming through this door, you see. Let me see if I can go on. You see 1, 2, 6 individuals. Give me a minute. GM me so it's easy to put down, then I'll reveal them all at once. One, two. Where's the last one? Oh, there he is. You see 6 individuals running in. And before you kind of black out from this wormhole, you hear shouting of different nature. And you roll me one more con save. I'm gonna tell you the DC's like a 19. Considering what's okay. You still pass, like, you watch as maybe probably from the coldness from tensing up from your body. You watch as a long, kind of slender chain wraps itself around the portal, or wraps itself around you, and starts to pull on you. What do you do?
Just let it pull me.
Okay. So as this chain kind of pulls you, here, I'll just probably ran through. Oh, never mind. I'm a wrong layer. There we go. Oh, click for one individual. Let's go there. You feel like a large tug, and you kind of plop onto the ground again. And this individual with like a long sword that's almost like whip-like, kind of like draws it and then puts it back on its side. Are you alright?
No. I literally almost got killed by that thing, and I try to use a funny helmet to try to understand it. I am everything but okay.
Alright. Do you have a name? Alicia, as he asked this, for whatever reason, your mouth moves without you talking, but instead of saying Alicia, it says this. Alicia, huh? Alright then. Well, we're part of a group known as the Lost Few, so if you wanna at least get out of here, we can help. Because this place looks like it's done for. As he kind of kicks the lever, and like the portal just closes down.
Yeah, I would appreciate the help getting out of here.
Name's Warren, by the way. Warren Rolling.
Okay, nice to meet you, Warren.
Either way, I'll help you at least get out. God, I hope, lady, that this shit is worth the money that they're paying us. And as you say that, Alicia, you begin to wake up. And let me switch back to Cloud 9. It is now the morning. Everyone is happy. No one's filled with pain at all. It's just a good day.
I'm sure.
What's up?
Mighty summoned sand monkey.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't summon them. I just can provide images.
Archimedes provide a funny image of sand monkey.
He provides the meme of a sand ape doing a flip. Whoa!
And as I see that, I turn around and go back to sleep.
So yeah, all of you hear the, like, for people that don't understand the meme, I'll send it later.
Yeah,
but my
no.
god, I fucking love monkey flip meme. It's just that fucking meme that just gets shown. So yeah. Alright. Alicia went back to sleep. What's the rest of y'all doing?
Well,
Thank you,
Justice
Isaac.
is up. She's got a busy day ahead of her.
I'm walking out with the book. Just reading and walking. Bumps into Justice. Oh, my bad. Keeps walking.
That wasn't British.
Listen, I'm doing 5 things at once right now.
No, you're fine. I just...
I'm not in character. I don't think I've been in character since the last time we were.
No, it's fine,
Playing.
it's fine. I figured you were busy with other stuff, so.
As they say, I'm supplying to him.
I found this book and it's very, very interesting.
I found,
Just-
do you mean you stole?
No, I found it. Did your room have a book?
And on one of the pages, it's like, and using the back door of love. Sorry, I've been watching way too much fucking Box Pocket.
I get to know everybody's secrets who ever stayed in my room. There was someone who died.
Well, at least it wasn't the ones that stayed in Alicia's room. The clowns.
I'm going into your room to see if there's a book.
Morning, Fangs.
Is there a book?
Breakfast.
Oh, there definitely is. You could add another. Dream Journal number 2, so I'm gonna have to write half the shit.
You can literally just make it up. You don't have to write it.
I
You can
probably,
just say whatever
I
the hell
probably
comes out.
will, because I don't expect these to be plot relevant, but I'll probably just
They're
make it up as
not.
we go. I know. They're just funny jet razzes. She's probably not there, because she left. Nope. I did delete. Miss Alicia, I do recommend you wake up.
Do it again.
I'm not a recording device for your entertainment, sadly. I'm a person with standards, rights, all that other bullshit.
Your memories are broken. The truth goes unspoken.
I fucking hate you! But there will not be blood, so get your ass out of bed.
And as it says that, I fall off the bed.
Fucking hate that I knew what that reference was. I thought you were gonna go the other one.
Fangs just
You know me better.
Fangs just ask Justice and Diana as they arrive, have you both slept well?
I stayed up pretty late reading this dream journal. But I slept like a baby.
I mean, yeah, I kind of expected someone to come in and stab me, so I was trying to get as much stab sleep as I could, yeah.
Ah, yes. I was sleeping on the wall.
Fucking just a bat cat.
I made sure to find one of those high shelves to perch upon.
Deli, as you're snoring, you feel like a raccoon tail wrap around your throat, and he starts pulling you off the bed.
Okay.
I thought he was letting out a fart.
He was. Apparently Harley has been telling me that none of the sound effects I make ever come true.
They do from my end.
Okay.
Oh, really? Because I never hear them.
Did you
Like,
guys
I hear
me
them
make
in-
snoring sound?
Oh, no, that I didn't.
No, see.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So I make
Yeah.
probably about 3 times more than you guys hear.
My worry is whenever I do, things, I always worry when I, start, having characters break down and crying. I'm always worried that it won't pick up, that sound of, the tin in my voice.
Well, I
She
could
picks
hear
the
my
voice.
voice over. I
But the
could
noise
hear.
canceling counts a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you'd have to, really
Get up in
accentuate
there.
it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty loud.
Then I didn't hear it. It might
I
just hate
didn't
me.
hear anything.
It does.
Understand.
Because if I try to do the shushing sound, mine does not pick it up.
Oh, yeah, I just tried it. It does not. So, where?
I have it to where I could hear Jeebus on my mic, or not on my mic, but in my headphones. So when I hear him do or say things in person and I can't hear it on the mic, I'm like, I don't think it's picking up.
Makes
And
sense.
but I could also, when I talk, I could hear my voice through his mic. So, I don't know.
Might be just certain
But he
pitch.
does make some funny sound effects, I will tell you.
God, this makes me fearful for the fucking Christmas one-shot we're gonna do. To be fair, I talk with my hands too, so it's gonna be even more curt, because I'm just gonna be just waving my arms all the time.
How y'all feel about a 12-person D&D one shot for the wedding?
I will shoot myself.
I,
I'm not running
Well,
it. I'm letting you.
we'll have
No.
but there'll be a couple of DMs there.
Oh, well, there's at least
Our
4.
friend John was really up for it. He's not even in the wedding party, but he's like, I will help you.
Should I play? What? I'll play Casper. I can finally play Casper again.
Alright, sorry,
No.
we digress.
yes.
Oh, good morning, everyone.
Good
How
morning.
is all of you asleep?
Good morning,
I
Archie.
don't- I'm sorry, what?
You are Archie, are you not?
Yes, that would be me.
Yes. Good morning.
Did somebody pump up your inner tube last night?
No. If anything, Miss Alicia was tossing a night and then fell out of bed.
That is true.
That is 100% true. I have a recording right here.
Oh my god, you fucking orb.
No, I'm a Professor Orb, not a fucking orb. That's another thing.
Really?
Sadly, yes.
Completely different price range.
Archimedes, what am I gonna do with you?
I can afford it.
Probably use me for knowledge and then pawn me off to the next person you hate.
Let's play stand tape again.
Then all of you just watch, well, all of you but Justice watches the stand ape does the monkey flip, And you just hear, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why is it
That's I'm
jumping for
singing,
no
by the way,
reason to
because
this
I'm going
strange
to ruin
tune?
someone's ears with that. Sorry, go
Why?
ahead.
Why is it flipping when there is this weird music for no reason?
Before one thing, you wouldn't get it.
Of course
It
not.
is
I'm
most
from the
definitely
Grand
not a
Wilds.
full win thing. You can't just use religion as a scapegoat. People have tried that before.
Yes, you can. You perfectly can.
Oh my god!
I personally want to
Chlangton, you can
kill
use just about
the.
anything for scapegoat, including a goat.
I personally want to kill the god that is pretending to be the goddess,
Wait, do you know a goddess?
the Raven Queen.
You know, like on a personal level.
Not
Yep.
quite, but yes.
I thought we met her.
We met her shade, or
Yeah, we met our
remnants.
dead body.
And then there's the other one that is trying to impersonate her.
I see. You know, the more you talk, the more I wonder if you're all okay in there.
No.
I'm here to kill my father. What are you talking about? Of course I'm perfectly fine.
Man, you're
Yeah,
sharpening
okay.
that knife way too much.
I
Where
am.
did you even get a knife?
Where the hell did I get a knife?
There's knives at the breakfast table. You are eating, aren't you?
Justice is suddenly like, where the fuck did I get the knife?
Oh! Her trauma just...
You picked
Here you
up
go.
said knife, like one right here.
I mean, I can feel it in my hand. I'm very curious about when I did. It must have been between the laughing, the fading off into my own mind. Okay.
Yes, I believe Deli said it was escapism. So,
Almost there, bud. Almost.
That's not
Did I try to
escapism.
cut myself again?
I cast Minor Illusion. A
God.
standing behind fangs that only Deli can see.
Well, everyone can see it technically because that's how minor illusion works.
No, it's a quite an angle that only Deli
Oh, okay.
because
Well, Justice isn't going to see it anyway, so.
exactly, just isn't going to see it.
So, like, you see Deli peeking behind Fangs. Again, is that fucking smile of a sand ape. Just staring, watching you. What do you do?
so Fang doesn't see it.
No,
Okay.
because it doesn't have, like, a feeling to it, like
I mean,
touch or
she's
anything.
sitting pretty much
Yeah.
catty corner to me. Do
Well,
I see
well,
her
here's the
cast
thing.
a fucking spell?
Sam, you are a
Uh-huh.
sorcerer. Do you want to do the funny...
Are you gonna fucking waste your searching funds?
Are you going to subtle spell it?
I learned it, my lesson. I think.
Maybe? It's up to you. I'll let you.
Auto spell it. No. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. That's irresponsible. But I do have 8 points.
Your choice.
I don't think you can technically subtle spell a cantrip, but we usually just let it
Yeah.
shine anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
No, it has to have a spell a level 1 or above, I think.
Yeah, usually we just... I think occasionally we would let it slide depending on the cantrip, but...
Oh, Fang's
I'm
real quick.
No,
indifferent.
I don't think.
I think
Okay.
it's just,
No.
isn't minor illusion just semantic?
Is
In a
it?
way.
I thought it was
Yeah.
voice and semantic, because you gotta, like, make the voice.
Wait, there's semantic and somantic? What the fuck?
Not to be confused with romantic.
No, I know what that is.
Or
What
bromantic.
what are the components for it?
Here, I'll post it real quick.
Catnip? Or... No, wait.
It should be on the thing. It's on the spell. It's Diana. No, it's semantic and material. A bit of fleece.
So it's silent, so long as your hands aren't seen.
Yeah, so you could do it. It just depends on how perceptive Deli is.
Under the table.
Yeah, so like you
While
just
he's
do it on.
eating? Deli's not paying attention.
Oh yeah, then yeah, Deli. You just see a Sanday behind Fangs looking at you with that shit-eating grin.
Max, get down!
Hmm? About what?
Turn around real slow like.
You wanted to spell it when Fangs turns around, Alicia?
Yep.
Okay. I love
Fang-
this. Fangs, you turn around, there's nothing there.
Hold
I don't know
on.
what the fuck Deli's going on about.
Yeah, just turns, looks very confused.
What's going
Yeah.
on?
I do not know.
Somebody's fucking with me with illusions.
Oh, like last night?
No. It also might be a ghost of a Sandape.
I
I think
believe
that's a
I will
thing.
speak with
I
Mala
haven't
as
sensed
well.
anything, and I think we've seen some ghosts, haven't we? I mean, I haven't seen shit, but...
Fangs just
Swear to
looks
God.
at the table, looks at himself. There are.
I must be too sober. He's gonna take out a jar and start drinking.
Jesus
What
Christ.
about
Christ.
the raffle person? Maybe she is using spells.
Nah.
Well, I need to go meet with someone, and then we need to go in near a auction and probably kill some people.
Alright. Anybody seen Jimmy?
Nope.
No.
Yet.
So you-
find this Jimmy's.
Shut up.
Since that one time was the bot.
Maybe you wanted to crack corn. How about he didn't care? Anyway. So just so I have an understanding, you want to go to the auction, or do you want to go to the, to see Themis at the, prison first? I guess that's gonna be ultimately up to you.
I wanted to go see Themis first.
I'll let you do that. Does the rest of the party want to go, or...
I'm not leaving Justice alone.
Likewise.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Also-
Justice has only considered doing arson 3 or 4 times.
Fangs also
Today.
adds.
In the last 5 minutes, with
Fangs
the knife and the fork.
Yeah, Fangs just adds. Yes, I spoke with old acquaintances. You call them, Boo and pauses. Kira,
Kamara.
Kamar. He pauses.
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. He'll get the names right. Player would just miser it up and just forget it. But anyway,
Yeah, no worries, but
yes, U and Kamara said something interesting about the. I'm gonna fuck up multiple times.
it's fine, man. Don't worry. I know, like, some of the names I make for characters not, like, phonetically sound on and don't roll off the tongue as easily.
They mentioned something about the black herd being purchasable.
Justice, I'm gonna give this to you straight up. You know how assassins and bounty hunters work.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we could probably pay them off. I don't have that kind of money. Considering how much money is on our heads right now, that's not going to happen.
Is it possible to looks over to Mala, then to Delhi, then back to Justice? I believe you used the term negotiate.
I mean, if they don't try to kill us first.
True, I did shoot their leader, apparently.
Many times.
I feel like you are the perfect one to be doing this negotiation.
I come to realize I lack such skills. I do not have this social etiquette.
Close enough.
That's exactly how Fang says it. I know it's social etiquette, but...
Yeah, no.
But Fang said it wrong.
The thought is you're not wrong.
Does he always talk like he doesn't know what he's saying?
Yep.
I apologize for anything you suffer.
Well, most of that's already happened.
Well, it could get worse, I guess. You could all be dead in a ditch,
It will.
and then I would be smashed.
Why would he want to smash you, floating orb, Archie?
Some people don't like the knowledge about certain things are out to the public.
You mean such as your knowledge of the astral plane?
No, I was referring to Tofu, yes, the astral plane.
Ah, I thought it was the Sandate ones.
No, most crackpot medias and subsidiaries don't tend to care about that kind of thing.
I see.
If anything, they look at it as a good way to quell the people in, what do they call them, tinfoil hat theories.
Yeah.
Why would they
And
make hats of tinfoil?
That's for... Is someone going to explain it to him, or should I?
Well, Fang, you really want to understand that people who believe there are monsters that come from outer space and they're going to get into your brain, so they wear hats made of tinfoil, believing that it'll stop this weird-wide conspiracy of controlling their brains through magic.
Technically not wrong. No,
Oh, mental manipulation is the worst kind of magic. I almost think it's worse than necromancy.
So
I
it's
don't know.
similar
I
to
know
the...
some necrophiliacs that made necromancy.
Chlangton is fucked up.
So it's,
Okay.
Chlangton.
so it's similar
All
to
right.
this whole conversation.
Before we go any
about
further on that
Sanders.
necrophilia thing, let's back some fuck up.
Let's back this up for a minute. Wait.
Never.
Everything else, fine. Sorry, go ahead.
Never talk about such shit again.
Didn't plan on it.
So it's similar to how people would
Can I say
constantly keep
this one too?
talking about the sand apes.
Yaw.
Yeah, more or less. Except it would be that the sand apes want to steal your brain.
Sand apes don't want to steal your brain. They're nice people. Unless you provoke them, then they'll shoot you. Because someone thought it was okay to give a sand ape a gun.
I always had they made it themselves.
No, sadly. Sahara is a cruel mistress, and gave them a gun as a reward to see what would happen. It was not great.
Eh. There's worse things.
There probably is.
Anyway, I'm going to a prison to talk to someone, so...
Are we setting the prison on fire?
Not yet, but be ready.
Justice.
I'm not going to say that's not an option. I'm going to say we're going to keep that on hold.
Justice.
Very well.
I'm gonna let you know because you at least work in enough law. The SSP or the Chlangton, or not Chlangton, the Soldner super prison is technically a Keystone high security prison. So setting it on fire might
Ooh, we
cause...
don't want to piss off the Keystone.
Yeah. You would know that off your head, so I'll let you kind of play with that as you...
And Justice is still considering setting it on fire.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you know. If you want to inform the party or not about that, or you can just let
Well,
me
first of all, let's not do anything dumb while we're there, because... You remember some of the people we met on the train? Like the dragon guy, and some others?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember.
Yeah,
that.
they would probably be there.
Right. So you need to give me your flint and steel right now.
What flint and steel?
I don't know. How do you plan to search? Whatever. What do
Just
you have
pull
on
out
you?
a freaking lighter.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
if we encounter them on the ones that we encounter on the train, and now we encounter them on the prison. Would they be our enemy, or would they also be prisoners?
Oh, definitely enemies.
From what you could tell at the roll me a history, Justice, because it's been a bit.
History. That's a 12.
That's not. From what you can remember, they may be enemies. They may be, but might also be like, hey, don't fuck around, and then you definitely won't find out. How many times can we use that joke?
Alright, just for the sake of it, let's assume if we did something dumb, they're gonna kill us. Or try. We have survived a lot of shit.
Yeah, fuck, I forgot what they're called. The
Caparosa?
Yeah, the Jacaparosa are who they are for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, we might be able to stand up to a couple of them. I don't really want to test that, though.
So, just, never mind, I won't say it above table, I'll tell you guys later.
But what if they start trouble with us?
Acting all official and shit.
But I'm curious, what if they start trouble with us? Should we engage or run away?
If they start shit with us... Yeah, that's just the world basically saying fuck us. So, at that stage, anything goes.
So
I will
can
say,
add them to my trophy. Very well.
you do that, you're gonna get a lot of people pissed. Anyway, Alicia, you would know the Jacaparosa here. I'll repost it because it's been a bit. But the Jacaparosa are essentially the small militia run by the Keystones, i.e. the leaders, or the 4 leaders of the North.
They're the Navy SEALs.
Pretty much. They all bear this symbol. And above table, they're like, just not to spook anyone, but just so you know what you're going to be fighting. They're about like level 18 to 20 characters, so you can fuck around with them. Just know it probably might end with a few bodies on. So I'll leave that up to Cal. More than likely. They were meant not to be fucked with. I made an elite squad for a reason.
Hence why Fangs asked that particular question. What if they were the ones messing with us?
Usually they don't, because, like, most of you would know offhandedly, the Jacaparosa usually don't mess with city situations unless specifically asked to by the Keystones. Most of the time they're just extraneous peacekeepers. And I use that word very lightly, especially in, like, places like Chlangton. Let me find his token, too.
Let's be honest, if they do, I'd be surprised. So they're probably not going to, being who they are. But, you know, probably shouldn't take Diana with us. Maybe we should, I don't know. See.
Why can't I go?
How wanted are you?
I'm actually not wanted at all. Yet.
Actually, there is many amounts of papers with our names on it.
77,775.
So
That's
far,
not me.
That was for each of us.
That's not me.
except for
No one has
LSC.
to know it's me.
Diana, do you, like, change your hat to, like, a fucking
I'm
mask or
about to.
something?
I'm looking at it real fast.
yeah,
It's
Fangs
like, it
just,
just becomes a mask. This ain't me.
Fangs just
I'm
points
gonna,
to
like,
LSC.
make it one of those. It's like a. What are those called? Like cowls
I was gonna say shawl, but no, yeah, it's probably cowl, like, where it's like the mask
that
with,
goes
like, the
over
very-
your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm just a poor pauper. I don't know what you mean.
She is the only one that is not on any papers with numbers. Points to Ellie.
Also, I could
mean,
do
we haven't
this.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my
Where the
god.
fuck? I was looking right at her.
She's just under the table, but like you say, she can do this and just pop. That's the best time to waste a nat 20, by the way.
Yeah.
Just for RP.
Where did Diana go?
I have no idea. Who was Diana? I already forgot.
Diana was the one you were going to shoot the other day.
Never mind.
All right.
Well, I trust we get going then, especially if we want to get an early morning start to this. Plus, it's actually
Yes.
it's closer to midday, and if you want to get in, especially
Yes.
with everything that seems to be going on right now at the Gallows Row.
Yeah, I do need to check and make sure if anybody actually followed through on the paperwork.
All right, give me a minute.
And if people recuse themselves as they should.
I mean, this is so off character for all of us as he gets out of from the bench seat like only a fat man can. Let's try to not piss anyone off today.
Okay, let's try not to piss anyone off this morning.
All right,
Afternoon.
We can narrow it down to this afternoon.
I mean, once we get back to the black market, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, at that point, as many fires as you want.
Yeah, let's get this. As we're going back outside.
Mostly because I think we're going to end up fighting another devil.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be a sheep there.
There is, but there's also someone we have to unalive.
All right. So, where would you like to head first?
To the prison.
All right.
Going
so
to prison.
we're gonna theater of the mind this a little bit until
I'm
we get
also
to
gonna
like
keep
the
an eye
inner
out
parts.
for the armored figure.
Okay. For the most part, you don't see any. Just roll me actually a perception on your walk.
Sure.
You're referring to the smoke lady or
Yeah.
the smoke person, right?
Yes.
No.
Diana pops back into existence.
she left her pocket of unreality back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Don't get deli
Nope.
matter heat.
No, it's still there. I checked.
You don't have
Shut up.
gravity, so
Well, I guess you're not pro. Sorry? I know most of that song by heart. Oh my god. Alright, okay. So as you're walking, you don't see anyone, and Justice, as you get up to the... Hold on, I'll go to the big map first, and then we'll work our way back. So, I believe the Soul in the Prison is the thing that, and I'm moving in a sec, is number 5, which looks like a giant track arena. Let me look, just in case. Yeah, it is. Okay. So you all head to there, and after your, like, decent walk, it seems mostly calm. Again, it's normal Chlangton affairs where there's a lot of the usual stabbing, just chilling on the side of the road. Big, like, half lit up, luminescent kind of signs. Deli, roll me a perception.
All right. Eight.
Let me roll him real quick. Okay.
18.
For a minute, you don't do anything as you're kind of driving the car, and then you feel a giant weight in your pat.
Oh, my neck. I had a big thought.
Wow.
There he is.
Is there anything I could... There we go. Is there anything you need help with?
I mean, not really. I'm sure you were out doing something important, right?
Sure.
Alright, well, even if you're off horn, I don't really care. But, we're on our way to the prison, so you actually might want to skedaddle again.
The good old SSP. a very bad tongue-in-cheek joke, by the way.
I didn't get it.
Well, there's two ways you can split it. The SCP, which is horrendous, and the SS, or Germany.
Ah, got it. Now I understand.
I got the police part, but not the other one.
Oh, Jimmy, by the way, for when you skedaddle off like that, and I need a little assistance, I actually found out that somebody taught me to spell wrong, and I figured out that well, I already knew you weren't a real familiar.
Oh, no one taught you the spell wrong. I just dispelled it immediately, so you couldn't summon it, and just took its place.
Oh, yeah, you weren't around, so this is Scruffy.
Duh. Wah! Duh. Okay, I understand everything.
Fantastic. I'm glad we all get along. I thought you weren't going to get along with the sheriff here.
Duh. Wah!
Alright, then.
Don't worry. If anything, it'll help me keep in the loop easier, so you don't have to find me yourself.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can contact him like you can contact me, but either way, just so you can do your own thing, and maybe we can make some money, because I don't think anybody wants to buy shit from me around here for some reason.
And maybe because you're wanted, but I'm selling a pretty penny on the side, so don't worry. I'll probably get it back to you at some point, maybe.
Alright, Jimmy, just let me know when you need me resupplied.
No worries. You know, same shit as always. Leave it in a hole
There's
and...
a distillery in this town. I might be able to make a big batch.
If you want, I think down in the slums there may be something. They may be making at least some boots or something.
I don't want to go to anywhere I need to pay taxes.
You really don't want to use a bathtub and julep.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I really just need field Patty's barrel. I just need a place to set up this.
That's or you can always...
Adventurers Guild want high explosives.
If you want to set up high explosives as well and give it a chance, you could always go to Luwood and piss off a lot of the rich folk.
Ooh. I don't want to break my steel again.
Yeah, it's up to you. I do know, from what I understand, there's a lot of animosity from Luwood to Soldner, so maybe you can rile up the rich if you ever need some people as well. Sell them a few things here and there.
Alright, I sell it to them on the cheap, and maybe we can piss some people off. Good to know.
Yeah, it's what you get for gathering information for a few hours with getting only stabbed 3 times, and you see as he has like 3 knife wounds in his side.
Wow, only 3? That's a low number for you.
I'd like to point out, Jimmy rolled like 2 nat 20s and then rolled like a 3. This is why I hate playing my characters on the side. Anyway, alright, I'll be seeing you then. If you need anything else, I'll let you know, or if I gather anything.
Yeah, just let us know. I'll try to contact you when we leave.
Okay. So, you guys get to the prison. You do notice a bunch of guards kind of standing out front. They seem like in just very high, like, as most of the city looks like poor in comparison to a lot of the grade of materials they would have. These guards are like to the teeth, just armored up, look like fuck with us and kind of find out situation. And they just stop your carriage almost immediately, like, alright, everyone out, what do you need?
Justice steps out with her law license. I'm here to see my client.
Name for official registrar?
Justice Seal Wormdota. Here to see famous.
Alright, holds open the paperwork, sign here. You are allotted 20 minutes. Talk to your client. Anything else or attempt to free him will result in immediately imprisonment of yourself, and you are allowed, if able, to have 2 escorts, just in case. either your own or looks at everyone. Or we could supply them ourselves.
Dylan or Cloudcatcher at your service.
You say that name and then the immediate, like, more fucking rich people.
Yep,
Like,
go fuck yourself.
We'll just hand you the registrar list. Anyone else? You have one more spot.
Oh, Justice needs to roll.
Like, he was gonna look at you. Yeah, Jay, it's up to you.
I would be honest with you. If me, just above table, I would not take Fangs in there.
Justice literally kind of stops for a moment. She turns, looks at one specific short stack.
Yeah! Alright, Diana, you're going into prison.
Specifically, don't fuck this up.
Alright. And just so you're aware, as they're kind of reading you rules and regulations and giving you some stuff, all magical items are to be left outside the prison. Also, while entering the prison, it is surrounded by an anti-magic bubble, meaning any magic casting from those who are innately magical cannot be cast, any skills can be used, can also not, or any nature of key or the like is also suppressed in this place, yada yada yada. Like, this guy's kind of like reading off every rule and regulation at you, just to make
I can't
sure.
take off my
And
arm.
Justice suddenly stops and goes, looks at him. Well, by regulations, then I'm allowed 4 hours with my clients.
Roll me a persuasion.
Diana takes off her hat and she changes it into a black obsidian crown and puts it on Fangs' head. You have to take care of this for me.
You get 1.
Oh, I take
No.
it back.
No. That was the hour.
Oh, 1 hour.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
I
she-
missed it. I was like, one item. Okay.
Fangs will literally just toss the pickaxe to Fangs. Here, catch.
Catches.
Fangs is now the fucking holder.
Justice has literally already taken everything off and just kind of sets the guitar
The
case
funny
next to
thing
him.
is, they didn't say no weapons, so Deli's gonna keep his gun.
I did say everything was suppressed, so, like...
Gun's not magical. Gun
True.
just shoot gun.
Fangs kind of just looks
Like,
around.
walking to-
As they stop, they're like, and weapons.
Oh. Yeah, it's
Like that.
fading.
You would think it'd be commonplace
You
going
notice
into a
that
prison.
Justice is using a cane that is, like, bare bones as fuck. It's not
You
her
want me to go into a prison unarmed? There's criminals in there.
Thank you, we're well aware of that. Then they just, like, holding out their hand.
Fine.
Diana
Deli will
opens the guitar case.
flip out the cylinder, grab all the bullets out, hand him the empty gun.
Where are you putting the bullets? Are you just pocketing them?
I mean, he probably put it in his, like, he's got like a little pouch on one of his belt loops. He'll take that off and give it to him
Okay.
too. But he's not giving him a loaded gun.
Okay, yeah, I
These
figured.
people could be idiots.
Fangs just looks at the rest.
I will say, Jeebus' last part, depending on the song choice, maybe get the end of the stream struck down. Just to
To be honest, that's fine. We've been barely monetized about 6 videos the entire time. We've actually would have been able to be monetized, and I don't have enough of a fan base to be monetized, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Okay, just making sure.
Diana will give them her, actually not them, but give Fangs her rapier and short I have a short something, short bow.
Well, we're
Fine.
not talking about your size. You don't need to come. I'll give him myself in marriage. That's what the crown's for.
Y'all know it.
Yeah?
Fangs is just holding on to all these things. He just looks very confused.
He's like the mom that every kid just throws their shit at and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
No,
what-
he's like the person who doesn't ride the big rides.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, yeah, he's like
That's
that
you.
one guy that's afraid of roll. He doesn't go on, he just offers to hold everyone's shit for him.
So, what am I to do while you three enter the enemy territory?
Don't get killed.
Real quick, can I roll a sleight of hand to hide a dagger?
You want to risk it?
I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Yeah.
Let me roll
And I'm
it.
not gonna tell you where I put it.
I don't need to know.
The anime mysterious place.
No, I have an idea. It's in her chest, like they always are. Just pull a dagger out of her chest. You know, I'm surprised Dilly just doesn't use wrist. Oh wait, no, it's suppressed anyway, so he couldn't pull it out. Once
Yeah, even if I definitely had a plan to use wrist pocket on the gun, but if I needed it, I would be like, wrist pocket, fuck, it's suppressed.
The gun just falls out. You just walk.
Yeah.
wrist pocket, then it just falls out outside of the fucking magic shield.
I walk through the door and just clang, 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 clang. Oh.
Alright. Alright, so yeah. From what you could tell, you think it's hidden. I'm gonna leave it
Okay.
at that.
Yeah, that's how Telly had to get the gun out, because it's in the gun's in his wrist pocket.
Alright.
I see. He doesn't want Justin stealing it anymore.
No, he's actually very happy whenever you steal it, but usually he takes it out and then it's just gone out of his hand.
Alright, you three follow me. You three looks at Malafang's. You stay here. We'll be back in 1 hour.
Do we stay exactly here, or is there a place to stand and wait?
There's visitor parking around the side. There's also refreshments.
There's a little cafe.
A gift shop. A Starbucks.
I don't know any of these other terms you're speaking
That was
of.
this stupid t-shirt.
Baby daddies in SFP.
I
And
do not know
Starbucks
any of these
and
terms
Chlangton
you
has been
speak
really
of.
popping off ever since it happened in Wind. It's just been hitting real hard. Alright, I'm just gonna make that a thing now, so I'm just gonna put
Yep.
Starbucks.
Please spell it with a K.
Fucking.
Starbucks.
Here, no, I think this is better. There we go.
Yeah,
That's way-
that's the way
So Starbucks, it was actually operated by a fighter from Wind, and it's like it's got like a lot of whey protein and stuff, but it's also like decent coffee. The man actually, their motto is that they punch the beans until it's pressed for coffee instead of actually using like coffee presses, so it's got more an authentic taste. God, I hate that this is the thing I'm making slowly. Anyway.
That's why it's funny. We have in Grand Junction, we have a Four Winds coffee, so that's why it's funny to me.
Oh, is there actually? That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 3 of you, the ones that aren't going to Starbucks, sadly, you'll get coffee later. Let me throw you in the dungeon. You would be right here. And I'll kind of like.
Oh my God, did Parable train these fucking guards?
You're Keystones, man. You're fucking with higher end stuff, so.
Oh yes.
As you are all walking here, individually, like, I don't even know what I did just because I'm a. Doesn't mean anything. You see, as you hear this man yelling,
You cut out just because I'm a
may have killed 3 orphans, that doesn't mean anything.
Uh-huh.
so bad time to cut out.
Yeah.
Imagine that without context.
No, I really thought, like, it sounded like it was going to be a racist thing,
Yeah.
but then I was like, oh, actual murder, okay.
Just
Yeah, me
because
knowing
they
the
were.
character, me knowing the character meta-wise, I was like, just because I'm a racist was all as I thought it was going to be.
I mean, sure they were tiefling blood, but that's beyond it. Tiefling orphanage deserves to burn. And there's something.
And I keep up.
He deserves to be in here.
Yep.
Oh. As you're venturing to Diana,
Yes.
so, as you're walking through, roll me perception. Okay. As you're walking, you notice one thing that's really odd. So you're hands slash claws are, like, the moment you enter this area,
Forgot about this.
it's almost like they're going a little bit haywire, in a sense. Like, you're watching, like, this purple spark just erupt and then stop and then erupt and then stop.
Does
And
it
then-
hurt at all?
No, that's the weird thing. It's like it's somehow able to fight think of it kind of like a feedback loop almost, where it's kind of like touching or reaching out to this anti-magic barrier, and then like kind of like a bug zapper, like zzz.
Oh.
But it's like very intensive to the point where it doesn't hurt, but it's kind of like your claws are fading in and out of existence kind of way, rather than like normally when you kill something. Also, I'm gonna roll me a d100, because I have to add something to your claws now. Technically stumbled into this.
87.
Okay. Oh, let me edit it because I have to add one more thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that gif.
Thank you.
Same.
I know this is very specific, but I have designed these to interact with things in a way.
I mean, I'm also glad I did not try to dispel magic them when I saw them.
Alright, I added another thing.
Okay.
It's at the very bottom.
There they are. Okay.
I can show the players real quick again.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Can
So, I'm not affected by
No.
the anti-magic stuff happening?
if you have one other magic item on you, that's not affected. So you can choose one item to not be affected, it sounds like.
I don't have anything
Yeah,
on
she
me,
gave all her
but
stuff,
other than
but-
the
Yeah.
arms, but interesting. Okay, cool.
Speaking of anti-magic, could I move my left arm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you what, because the way I'll kind of supersede this is, Diana, you see these sparks, and those kind of purple sparks just touch Deli's arm, and Deli, you're able to move it, which is weird. That's how we can kind of like do that.
Okay.
That way, it can, that way. So Deli, you would think your arm would go inert, but for some reason, it's working like normal.
Well, that ain't supposed to work, but whatever. Might be some weird type of magic.
Diana.
If I look, because we just turned around to tell Diana to keep up. If I look at her, anything obvious?
From what you could tell, no. Maybe like an
Cool.
occasional like purple spark, but like nothing.
Yeah,
Like that's
That's
weird.
what I was out. But all right.
When I notice it, and after the spark goes onto his arm, or Deli's arm, I'll put my hands in my pockets.
Yeah, and you do notice that they're in there. They kind of like stop. So it's like if you put a sparkler in your pocket, it's kind of like. Please don't do that, by the way. Anyone that ever is dumb enough to do it.
Do.
All right. Justice, as you're kind of heading through this door, you know that Themis is in like a holding area, and all these guards are looking at you, and they're just staring you down, but they're not impeding your progress because you obviously aren't brandishing any weapons. And if you all wish to follow behind Justice.
Oh, Justice is probably staring a few of them down, but not wittingly.
Okay, and then one of them opens the door for you. 1 hour.
Are we all going in?
Move.
I wasn't sure.
Look professional.
Okay.
Is this another... Before you come in, is this another one of the torture sessions?
Depends on that.
He just kind of turns around, and you could feel, for once, it's weird, but you could feel that warmth of like a smile. He kind of turns around and just hugs you. And here I thought you would at least wait a little bit longer before having a fun reunion. I forgot to make pie.
Funny you should mention that. The Justice kind of tilts her or turns her head back behind her. Deli, Diana, make sure there's no eyes or ears into the fucking walls. Ceiling.
Can't really cast nothing, but I'll look as hard as I can.
Alright, Deli, use your magic eyes. Believe.
It's more of the fact that she knows Dilly knows the knowledge of what it would be.
Do you want perception or investigation?
I was gonna ask
Since you're
if I
looking
could
for specific investigation,
yeah.
the way it's always ruled is perception's like the cursory overview of like what's everything. Investigations, if you're looking for very specific, like say notches in the wall or anything burned or something like that.
Kelly's looking for micro cameras and that kind of stuff. Microphones.
There's probably like a few of them like set like all along the wall just to make sure everything's all legit. I'll leave that how you want to disarm. There would be like one here, probably a smaller camera here, and that's about all you can tell.
I think Justice would have told them not to disarm the, correct ones.
Okay. I'll assume you...
Be awkward.
Yeah, I got you.
Nothing we wouldn't expect.
So... I'm assuming you have a fun, grand plan.
Well, I've already submitted the correct paperwork, and hopefully somebody will take care of that. But, barring that, yes, I do have a considerable amount of plans, but... As you and I know, you're only innocent of everything. And guilty of some.
It's when they start mixing the fun words together is when I'm going to... and start blurring the lines and convincing people. It's when the fun shit really begins. You know that as much as I do.
So why don't you tell me about... Pie? As she takes the arm that has the situation, the chain. Sits it on the table.
What exactly would you like to know? It was more so your mother who dealt with I occasionally from time to time, but nothing too big. I can tell you everything that I at least know offhandedly.
What was the plan? What got her killed?
Would you believe actually caring about someone?
That was a given.
The original plan was to, ironically, dispose of your father. Your mother wasn't exactly all for it. It was more so that one, pointing at your hand, idea. Though, despite that one having feelings and the like, it ruined, how should I say, an uptight sense of justice to a point that it got her killed due to underestimating your father. That and a few other things, help from her canary associate against her. So I do have a question, Justice. Since you're doing what you're doing, I'm assuming you're cutting off bits and pieces slowly? If I'm going to assume what had happened already.
Well, there we visited a village. I moved a individual running a mine. And the gal with her puppet show is no longer playing.
See. Well then, I do hope while you're here you can visit your home just a little bit in Bluewood. It's a bit boring and draft without you there.
Oh, I was planning of heading home sometime. It depends on...
Make
depends
sure-
on a lot of things.
Make sure, though, to give Hestia my regards, as well as admire the place one last time, if worst comes to worst.
So what was your plan as a child?
In all honesty, yes, I'm ironically, and don't take this as anything mean, partially at the end of my rope. Anyway, what do they call the next freedom fighter for God knows how long? So it was either die fighting for what I believe in, or live on probably as excommunicate. As much as I'd hate to say that it doesn't take a single man to bring down an empire, it does help when you know a few things and get the ball rolling. Sometimes, fucked as it is, death can bring change for the good, not always the worst. It can inspire rather than deter.
Do you want to become a martyr?
In a sense, yes. But now that you're here, things change a little bit at least. Saves me from having to maybe see the gallows.
From what we've noticed, whenever we show up, things change a lot bit.
Maybe you're the first people that actually care.
Might not be wrong.
Because the one thing about this place is complacency tends to get the better of most people. Look at her father. He thinks he can just murder and go off whatever he pleases. And soon it'll bite him in the ass.
That's a question of things. Just out of curiosity. Any idea who actually was dumb enough to put a bounty on my head? Right in front of a court trial where I'm supposedly dead already?
Considering I was already imprisoned at that time, I wouldn't know.
I wasn't sure how long I'd been up.
At this point, it's been about a month and a half. But perhaps plans change, or shifting narratives. You know how easy it is to people to say fake deaths in order to prop up. But it does seem a bit off, considering now that it's used as false testimony. But they could easily just whisper some bullshit that people were charmed or some magic was involved in order to twist arms.
Well, I'm sure that would be the case.
Either way, I do appreciate your visits. One other thing, and he kind of gets real close. When you're visiting home, make sure your key is on hand. He put that down just because. God, it's always nice to see. As she kind of like, after the hug, like lets you go. Always nice to see some of my brightest students back every now and then. Also, it seems you've made friends now. Though I'm pretty sure that one looks like he's drunk as shit. Looking at Telly.
Have you noticed my best friend?
You haven't met a lot of dwarves in your life, have you?
Most dwarves in Chlangton. I'm not even going to get into that, but no. Most are usually sent to the mines. Just easier. Larger.
Whatever they want to be anyway.
As for that one, she seems a bit odd. It's Diana.
Lodi's alright.
Fucked up
Sure.
in corruption, but she's alright.
What?
And
on.
that's information I wanted to know.
Huh. I
Sorry,
didn't
what?
expect that.
Expect what?
You did not know.
No, what?
I'll let Jay explain if she wants to.
Justice, I'll leave it up to you.
I was expecting you to know what the corruption was, being how in-depth you are with things around here.
Things may pass by my ears, but that doesn't mean I'm knowledgeable in everything that does. Some things are even kept out of public purview. The only thing I would know comparatively is people talked about certain bottles of something being passed around the black market, but that's all I could get my ears on the ground from.
There she
No.
is.
Diana's eyes light up a little bit.
There, who is?
Turn her phrase.
Either way. I wonder if
There's a
there's
question.
Go ahead.
Another one. Is he keeping the blade on him? Or is he stored at the vault at the house?
On his person. There's no reason for him to ever leave it, especially with how powerful it is.
So nothing without being behind it.
Some people like the power that authority can give them, others get corrupted by it. Shut up.
Well, famous. Always the next time we see each other will be at the trial.
More than likely.
I've already formulated a decent case against you, for you, and against them, so it's always a possibility you get one. On the other hand, you know how to keep your head down.
Oh, you know me. Occasionally getting in a few bar fights with that old man up there, and he kind of points, like, the direction of where he heard the other guy yelling. Alright, so what we're gonna do is transition real quick, because some shit's about to go down outside. Alright. I'm gonna change the music. So, let me get this. Fang, roll me, and Alicia, I guess, roll me perception. Tell you in a minute. Sorry, I gotta... It's so weird that, like, sunlings for music are there, but they're not. Okay, let's go with. Copy that. Copy that. And we'll get that in a minute. So. Not that. Okay. So, Fangs. Oh, Miser, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Whoops, hold on.
Miser.
I realized that I was
I'm
muted.
I'm Fangs now. Oh.
I was like
I
talking.
have acquired his character sheet. Roll me.
Yeah, give me a moment. I was muted and did not realize it. Perception? Sure.
Yeah. Alright, so this is not that hard. Fangs and Ellie, as you're kind of just sitting in the car at Starnux, enjoying time, you watch for... Hold on. I'll switch to the world map. Oh, I am on the world map. I just didn't switch myself. Give me 1 second. I have to make one giant token. Down. So you watch for a moment. I guess, Ellie, would you have any kind of specific coffee from Starnux? Or is it a pink drink? No, he got the pink sauce. There's a difference.
Oh,
This
yeah.
looks like blood.
What flavors are there?
Think what Starbucks actually has, but just I could flavor it in a way that would make sense.
Okay, hold on, let me bring up my app.
Hold on, let me look at every
That's the
Starbucks
best
flavor.
thing I've heard all night. I was gonna suggest the creme brulee latte. Super sweet, but very delicious.
Nelly wants a dwarf Americano.
Sadly, they only have the Glycano. And they only have it fucking what's I remember all the
Affogato?
No. I'm trying to remember the sizes because it's Venti, Grande, and fuck. I hate that I remember these. I usually
What's the
Starbucks.
small?
Small is just
I
small.
call it a large when I go there.
Oh, a tall.
Yeah, it's tall.
Tall,
It's
grande,
tall.
venti,
Day and
Trenta.
I've never heard Trenta.
Trenta.
30?
Trenta.
30.
Me when I roll a nat 20, it's just a Trenta.
That's a 30.
Caramel
$29?
brulee latte, venti.
Okay.
Literally the best. Order it hot.
No, I prefer I prefer frappuccinos personally. We're gonna get
Yeah.
into that. No, I love iced coffee. I cannot drink hot coffee. Of course, it's fucking only pumpkin spice because it's the only thing she can probably taste.
Oh.
Nah, just kidding.
Alright, so...
That was me. All right, so
Like pumpkin spice.
as Fangs, you probably got. Let's assume they're gonna be super racist and leave you a milk saucer.
That's fine.
So you get a milk saucer. Ellie, you're having your coffee, and you watch as you see one of those small sheep just kind of fly up towards the SSP, and then just kind of like bug zapper almost, like as soon as it gets near, like, and then lets off like a purple kind of energy, and then stops. And then you watch again as another sheep does it, and let me change the music. This is gonna be fun. And you watch then slowly as this large, just horde of sheep just slowly start going. And as they do, they slowly begin to block out the sun, and it gets a lot darker. And as they constantly keep ramming into this thing, you watch slowly as it seems to be wearing away almost at it. And I need both of you to roll me a dex save, as after a certain point, you just hear a loud pop. Okay, so, wow, that's funny. So you are both taking this and magic damage. There's or chaotic damage, technically. 15 damage, as both of you get hit by that from basically the aftershock of this giant magic surge. And inside the prison, Deli, Diana, and Justice, you hear this loud panic from the guards as you hear what sounds like this giant magical popping sound coming from outside. And you look as all the guards start scattering about, and Deli, Justice, and Diana inside the room with you now. Hold on, I'm on the wrong layer. Is this individual looking at the three of you and Famous? This is what we're going to do. You have one action. Tell me what you're gonna do. As this individual just pops in a puff of smoke.
Can you two get out of here?
Don't need to tell me twice.
Well, I mean, I could, but is that what Justice is going to do is a different question.
One action each, bonus, free action, whatever. That's your call. I'll just go to roll
Would we
initiative.
know if that's the anti-magic thing that popped by this point?
Probably. You could assume enough. Hold on, let me roll it. Like, Deli, you know what, like, popping magic sounds like, so I would assume.
Yeah, I probably feel my magic flow back into me.
Yeah, pretty much. And Justice, like, it's a pressed key, and immediately you feel like your key. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll initiative. Just re-roll it, Deli, and I'll just put the 3.1. And then,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I just didn't have the thing up.
I guess.
And- God bless you! That is funny. Here, I'll just remove the one. There you go. Alright. Justice, one action. Make your choice.
Total of 13. You know what? Probably the dumbest damn thing I'm ever gonna do. But
You already jumped through an ice plane, so I don't think you get much dumber.
It's time to go martial arts.
Okay?
Is Thamus standing up, or is he still sitting at the table?
He probably would have, like, jumped to his feet the moment, like, the thing popped. So.
Good, then he's clear. I'd like to kick the table up and then kick the table at the dude.
Alright. Roll to hit, I guess. Alright. It hits. Again, kind of like Fangs had described before. It kind of, like, slices this thing in half, doing some damage to it, but it doesn't seem like it's phased at all as the table kind of, like, slides through it almost. And Justice, you don't hear, like, a body crunching against the wall, but instead hear just, like, kind of like smoke and wisp.
I'm figuring I missed.
You did hit, I will say that much.
That's what she's saying.
Oh, okay. Diana. One action only. Make your choice.
So my claws, are there claws at the end? Like, could I use them as an attack, or is that not
You've
what
never
they are?
tried to.
I know. I've never tried. I would like to try.
Alright.
Um,
Just roll your dagger and then I'll go from there, because I have...
okay. I'm gonna run up and
Nope.
technically...
Song music.
I thought it was fitting.
It's not a fucking clown fiesta.
I'm going to swipe at his. I guess I'm low enough. I'll be like at his knees.
Okay.
So roll my dagger, I guess.
Okay, so that does hit. What I need you to do now is roll me a D100. Okay.
17.
So as you do this, roll me... do I want for this, considering what you just did? Roll me 5 D12s. And add your sneak attack as well.
Oh. My sneak attack is 5d6.
Okay.
I did roll.
Oh.
Oh!
Alright. So, Diana. Almost
Yes.
crazy. You rip into this thing, and it feels like, even though it was smoke, this feels like something your claws can grab into and almost rip this thing to shreds. Like, you feel it, and you just hear like this loud ripping sound, like through the smoke, just rippling through. And it's, in one sense of the word, terrifying, but another sense of the word, awesome, because you just rip basically through a smoke monster, and it's now like, its one singular eye is now focused down on you.
Oh.
That was your action, so.
Yep.
Deli, you just watched Diana use her claws and rip this thing almost asunder. What do you do?
Is it real?
It's real to me.
That's not, fuck it. Get out of here.
Hold on, I gotta read something just to make sure how this works. Because there's, one thing. What is it? Shit. Sorry. Mariner doing a dump.
That's alright.
No worries. That was a nasty little cough.
I dumb. I mean, usually I am, yes. Hey.
What is Deli dispelling?
He's trying to dispel the thing because
I'm
of the
hoping.
Smoke. I'm reading very specific rules just to make sure.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a magical construct or if it's an illusion, but either way, I always try to dispel one of those two.
Okay, from what I can tell. Alright, here's what I'll do. Because technically, I'm gonna above table this a little bit. It isn't a magical construct or an illusion. However, it's constructed through magical means. I'll give you that much. So,
Okay.
What I want you to do is roll your DC, and then I have a set one in mind, and if you hit it, then we'll see how it goes.
Alright, come on, Billy. Intelligence! 18?
Okay. As you do that, and from the ripped, torn asunder kind of thing, you cast Dispel Magic, and you watch as this being kind of, perhaps from Diana's flames or something else, just starts slowly fading out of existence. But not before. I'm going to let go for one attack. I'll roll them separately because I don't want to show their sheet yet. That is a... Sorry. I don't want to show their sheet just yet because...
Yep. Stop apologizing, we understand.
That's an 18, Diana?
It hit, god damn it. Yeah. It hits.
Okay. Gonna get hit with this. As it kind of, at least for now, just because its sight is fading out, just reams it across before it, like, disappears into nothing.
Okay,
And-
real quick.
Yeah, what's up?
I know you said you gave us an action. Do I technically have my reaction?
No.
Okay. Then I'll take full damage. Yeah.
This was
So
like,
just
this is like a bullet time thing of everyone's gets one, basically.
Oh, you're
No,
trying
that's
to
fine. I was
uncanny
just...
it?
Yeah, I was gonna see if Uncanny Dodge was an option. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 8, so...
Yeah. Realistically,
I was just-
the way I kind of saw it is like you only have one action, even with reactions and stuff. That's why it's kind of like leveraging it that way. That's how I usually run both times. Even if it's
No,
like
you're
straight
good.
up damage, it just depends scenario to scenario. This no.
Okay.
Because it's like too fast. It basically like you go into shred it, Deli dispels it, and then he immediately slaps you.
Gotcha.
And as you do that, Fangs and Ellie, you watch as there are now more guards running into the prison, and this thing's gone, and Justice, Diana, and Deli, Famous looks at you and is like, you have to leave now.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't get killed.
Try my hardest not to. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Let's say Justice goes opens the door. Okay, who the fuck is fucking this up?
Did you see what I did with my hands?
Shut up, Diana.
Look at these things! They're so fluffy! Anyway, so I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today. I'm Transpace Mariner, DM. You can find me on Transpace Mariner on Twitch and DM Mariner on Twitter. And yeah, this was great. Someone attacked the prison, don't know who. Might be easy to make a scapegoat now out of some people. Weird. It's not like that wasn't planned at all. No. But anyway, I'd like to thank everyone again showing up, and next week we'll see what the party does with this whole scenario that they're kind of in. And I guess I'll throw it over to tomorrow's DM and move.
Yeah, okay. We're doing CSROs tomorrow. Totally prepared for that. Absolutely. Completely. Totally not sweating it. Yeah. That's about all from me, really. So, why don't you take it, Miser?
Hello, everyone. This is Miser Mark. I play Fangs on Blades. Was enjoying his milk saucer today. I am also the DM for next Sunday's Into the Wildlands. Find my content on both Miser Mark on YouTube and Twitch. Yep, that's about it for me, so I will hand it over to Jeebus.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeebus Digas on Twitter and YouTube. You can find all of our content on my YouTube channel. It's up to date, and yeah, next time we see Stray Cats, I believe they will be leaving Ravencliff. So that'll be fun.
You got anything to plug then, Sam, or not? Hello? Sam?
No.
Okay. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for again coming out and watching us bumblefuck around and then have some pain and then bumblefuck some more and then pain. You know, the usual. And you can see us again in 2 weeks where the party that are now level 10 can fuck around and find out some more. Congratulations, you all leveled up.
Oh, nice.
We leveled up?
Yes.
Yeah.
We now level up.
It was a fun RP session and got a lot out of it, so I figured, fuck it.
Wow, I can stop 50 points of ball damage now.
I can murder people.
Every wizard ever be like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Hey, let's see if I have that thing.
So
What thing?
6, 3,
Yeah.
You do.
Nope.
So how do you guys like this fucking shadow fucker? Because I'm trying to like build up this BBG to like be very fucking scary. At least trying.
I feel like we're gonna end up trying to murder him.
Oh, 100% you probably are, but I'm trying to build up like them just kind of fucking with you.
How much health does Callisti have?
Hey! How many spells does Callisti have?
No.
Health.
Not enough. I have...
Well, Jeebus you also built into con, you fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was laughing because Dilly just cracked 100.
Okay, so... What is your intelligence? Because your intelligence only determines how many spells you can prep per day.
No. I was talking about HP.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Hell.
D?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hell.
I'm still
What's your
over,
health?
I think I hit 64?
Jeebus, I hate your character.
Dilly's at 102.
I know we were talking about Jackal being like 160 or something, and I was like, I just hit
Jackal is
40.
like
Yeah, I just hit 52 with the level up. Or 62 with the level up. That's what it was.
Alright,
I just
so
hit like Jackal's gonna hit like 300 by the end of the game.
Guess what? I'm immune to poison and disease.
Huzzah! Now you cannot get stabbed easier.
Now I can sleep around and not catch all those STDs.
All right,
okay,
Snowy,
so,
calm down.
take care, everyone. Bye bye on the live stream part.